was possible, I didn't do. That's okay. That's called guilt. Okay, I should not stolen the money. I stole the money consciously. That's a guilt. It's fine. So if you have done something consciously, then only way to correct it is called prayaschitta, the correction mechanism, which we'll discuss. Okay, then we come to guilt only comes when we start noticing and when some external person points at us. Hey, you would have done that better. This, which may also create guilt. So this is actually a guilt and sadness we should find out. Mistake. Shruti is asking question. Somebody says, you should have done that later. You should have taken care of your children first, earlier. Hello. So somebody comes and tells you. Okay. Then you start feeling guilty. Okay. So we use emotions wrongly. You can feel sad, my children's lives, but you can feel guilty if I knew that I didn't do it. Conscious about it, I could not do it. So I wanted money. I know stealing is not okay, but I stole. That's, you can feel guilty. So conscious choice, wrong choice, or adharmic choice, you can feel guilty. Unconscious choice, you cannot feel guilty. You can feel sad about it. I'm okay. So sadness, guilt, anger, everything gets mixed up in our head. It becomes a chow-chow bath. Have either wangi bath, kesri bath, but don't mix up and make a chow-chow bath. That's the whole point. Chow-chow bath of emotions is a big problem. A cocktail of emotions is a big problem. I'll tell you what a cocktail also will come. Okay? Are you clear?
Okay, Guruji. So the question actually I asked, recently in the office, like there are a number of tasks that is going on. Even though I am giving 100%, I hear that okay, you are not taking any responsibility or something. Then when I think back, I feel like okay, maybe I could have done a little more better. Then someone told that okay, you could have done a little more. Even though I am working like till 12 hours, like 13 hours. So I felt guilty about okay, maybe I could have still more extended. So I don't know what kind of emotion
See,
this is.
you are actually
Yeah.
making a mistake of converting an external trigger an internal
Hmm.
situation.
Hmm.
See, please understand, situation is external, which is a trigger. How you understand it, how you interpret it, we can hurt ourselves, we can whip ourselves, we can kill ourselves by interpreting
Hmm.
wrongly.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you, Shruti, there's a mistake here. You should have done better. I'll tell you. Okay. How many ways Shruti can interpret and tell to herself? Number one,
Hmm.
I'm telling I'm now Shruti now. Shruti is telling
Hmm.
my herself. I'm Shruti now. Shruti, I'm telling to Shruti myself. You work only 12 hours a day. You should work 15 hours a day. Then you'll improve. Okay. That's one way of
Okay.
telling. He told that you have to do, should have done better.
Hmm.
Okay. Second way of telling Shruti is that, oh, Shruti, you did something, cross check with somebody so that there's no error happens before you release. Second
Hmm.
way of telling. Third way of telling, Shruti, yes, you did a mistake and there was nobody to verify, nobody to help you. I will learn from this and do less mistake in the future.
Hmm. Okay.
So then, fourth way of telling, Shruti, you are an idiot. You did a mistake. Okay, you are a fool. So which one is better here out of the four?
Third one.
Third one, no.
Yeah.
See, we do take external trigger and convert into internal hurt by our own language. Nobody hurts you.
Hmm. Yeah. I took the fourth one and I thought I'm idiot.
Yeah, I will also tell the fourth. Shruti, you are an idiot. Take it. Take my words.
Yeah.
Okay. There are many ways of hurting ourselves and many ways of hurting others also.
Hmm.
Okay. So you have to consciously choose not to hurt yourself, not to hurt others.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Guruji. Yeah.
By taking the fourth choice, you have hurt yourself. So that's why
Hmm.
what you have to do now? Prayaschitta. What
Hmm.
is
Okay.
prayaschitta? Write in Swadhyaya diary and
Hmm.
write 100 rupees at donation to Goshala.
Okay. Okay,
Because
Guruji.
that mistake you will not do it again. Please understand, if you do prayaschitta, mistake will not repeat. That's the meaning of
Hmm.
prayaschitta. If you don't do prayaschitta, mistake will happen again.
Yeah.
100 rupees, please understand. 100 rupees is not because doing a mistake.
Hmm.
100 rupees is to Telling yourself wrongly about something and hurting yourself is a mistake.
Yeah.
Are we clear?
Yes, yes, Guruji.
So if you put this 100 rupees and do a good punya, you will not hurt yourself again with wrong words in the future. That's called
Hmm.
prashchitta. Right? So, Satish is saying, in spite of giving directions, we are parents direct, guide or advise. Our children adopt or not. It's not within our hands. So Satish, this is a question about parenting. I tell some children and they don't handle, they do it or not, it's not in our hands. So the question is here, we tell something to children and whether they do it or not in our hands. This is a question about parenting. I don't want to take it fully, but I'll say something. Children don't listen to your words. Children see what you do. Okay? Children behave based on what you behave. Children don't do what you say. Children follow what you do. Are you walking the talk? Is what you have to ask yourself. You know why? Because children are tuned to observe and learn. Children are tuned to listen and learn. Listen and learn in school. When mother talks to the child, mother not giving a schooling lesson. Children's observing mother's lips, observing and learning. Mother's getting angry, children's observing. Mother comes and says, don't get angry. He can't follow because he has seen the anger. Understand? You know why? There's a reason for that. Please touch your forehead here. Here, forehead. Forehead is not here. Okay. So this portion, we have something neurons. There are some neurons. This is called neurons. These neurons are called mirror neurons. Okay. Mirror neurons, what they do, they tune to the nervous system. They're like a plug. The children's mirror neuron will plug into the mother's nervous system. They're not plugging into mother's words. They plug into nervous system of the mother. And this is like in laptop, right? You have a what you call it, that wire, the wire, one wire. So in laptop, you want to download data, right? What you do, you connect through two wires. This neural network here called mirror neurons will connect to the nervous system of the mother and tries to language. That's why it's called mother tongue is much easier. Otherwise, it doesn't happen easily. The child plugs into the nervous system behavioral pattern of the mother, not with words, because words are not formed. So that's why when mother treats your child, early life has a lot of impact on you because you are downloading from her. Do not worry if you are a bad mother, you are a tough time and all. We'll correct it. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad about your mother or don't feel guilty about what my life is. We'll correct it, not a problem. But what happens is learning happens from nervous system to nervous system. It's a direct transfer happens much more. Okay. It happens now also. Your mirror neurons are already there. Okay. Let me ask you, you could have sat in a Zoom session and listened to my class and you came here. What is the difference it does it make? Does it make a difference? What is make a difference it makes? Other than lunch or coffee? No.
Neural connection.
There's a neural connection happens. Nervous system level connection happens. Okay. The speaker is angry, my anger will get transferred to you. If I am peaceful, my peace will get transferred to you. My state of consciousness gets transferred to you. That's why it's important to meet Gnanis, Mahatmas, Gurus. Their state of consciousness gets transferred. That's called darshana. Darshana happens. You are getting tuned to my being. through the nervous system because of the neuron. It happens to you also, other place also. Okay, have you seen? You go to a disco club. Okay, you are tuned to the nervous system of all the people. Taka, 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 taka. Your heart is beating, your leg is also tapping, 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 tapping happens. Your body nervous system is starting behaving like that. You are plugged. Okay, and you go to a bhajan. People are singing bhajan. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. See, many people have started typing without asking. What's happening is there's a group system is happening. Okay. Yawning. Again, people start yawning. And somebody starts sneezing, the other people start sneezing. So what happens? This is a contagious thing happens because our nervous systems are designed for plugging in. Okay. So you have to be careful what you plug in and what you plug out. What you should plug in? What you should plug in?
Good ones.
Satsangatve,
Satsangatve,
Nisangatvam,
Nisangatvam,
Nisangatve,
Nisangatve,
Nirmohatvam,
Nirmohatvam,
Nirmohatve,
Nirmohatve,
Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve,
Nishalatve,
Jivan Muktihi.
Jivanmukti.
Wherever possible, plug into satsang. Just by presence, you start getting tuned to the higher vibration. Okay? Because our nervous systems are designed for tuning. Somebody told me, a newly married couple, one of my classmates, one of my office colleagues, they are in the Zoom also. They'll know who I'm speaking of. I was young, they got married. I was about 25 years. Then somebody told me, see, they look at their faces now and take a photograph. After 25 years, the husband and wife face will be similar. Understand? And actually it happened. I'm seeing those couple after 30 years. I remember the words there. At that time I remember. So their faces are looking alike. What happens is husband is tuned to wife, wife is tuned to husband. Literally. So we are tuning to a system. Our systems are designed for tuning. What you are tuning, you have to be careful. You can be tuned to negative influences. You can be tuned to downfalling influences. That's where tuned to higher influence. Am I clear? So now, write down. In your life, what places, what situations makes you uncomfortable? They're spiritually not matching. That makes you uncomfortable. If you're spiritually elevated, a place you go there, start vibration happens here. Here. Okay? Energy starts moving. So those places are suitable for spiritually. You start feeling energetically disconnected. Be careful about those places. You start getting tuned to that. Have you got anybody experience of this?
Getting connected to the places.
Places, people, because our system starts tuning. Yes. What? Which you can't avoid is the question, right?
I want to share something.
Yeah.
I went abroad to stay with my daughter and son-in-law. They looked after us very well. At some point of time, I was not feeling comfortable because their, what is it? Expectations from us as parents, it was more. Sometimes they used to express, and their importance to parameters of life is different from ours. As an educated mother, you should have done much better.
Yeah. Right.
During those days, what best I could do,
Mhm.
I did.
Mhm.
but I'm not materialistic. No.
Yeah, yeah.
What to do?
Uh-huh.
So I was not, though I was there, everything was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they didn't have any love or respect, everything they had.
Mm-hmm.
But at least 2-3 sentences.
Mm-hmm.
So I could connect to the place.
Yeah, yeah.
I was craving to come back
Yeah.
and be in my own
Yeah. So,
zone.
correct. See, she was in a place uncomfortable. So what happens is that each of us has a vibration. Okay. As we becomes vibrate, we start attracting same vibration. We'll feel uncomfortable in certain vibration. That's fair enough. Okay. So now I think we'll stop the question of guilt. I'll be guilty of not continuing the lecture again. What is it? This one?
Started.
Okay. To give a summary of what I've said so far. So far, because I want to continue, otherwise I'll be very guilty of not taking the class further. And if people will go home and say, Guruji doesn't do anything other than feel guilty, then I'll also feel guilty. So we'll end up with guilt for all. I have to go further, no? Okay. So hurt is inside. We blame outside. Start recognizing the hurt inside. Okay. Situations. We give example. My children are not communicating. I am bad parent. These are all wrong understanding. You're wrong communication, wrong. Without understanding, you're making statements. And that hurts. Situation doesn't hurt. You are creating hurt. There is hurt inside the heart. The wrong understanding. That should be removed. Understand properly. Heal the hurt inside. Out of situation get corrected. You'll become bulletproof. Then I told, identify one hurt in your life and how long you are having hurt. And if you look carefully with proper awareness, the hurt will vanish. The whole problem hurt is because of adnana, unconsciousness. Wrong words. So thought chain, somebody said thought chain is there, but the thought chain and hurt don't confuse. They are different. How to handle thought chain, I'll tell later. Wrong choice of words, very, very dangerous. Words cause damage to us. Words cause damage to others. What we tell about ourselves hurts us. If you call yourself an idiot, 100% you'll become an idiot. You're not an idiot. Every child is divine. You can make an idiot, you can make a sinner, you can make hell out of your life. The choice is yours by your words. Okay? That's why I said, Satyam bruyat, Priyam bruyat, Na bruyat, Satyam apriyam. Priyam cha, Nandatam bruyat, Esha dharma sanatana. Priyam cha Nandatam. Don't tell lies to please somebody. Satyam bruyat, Priyam bruyat, Na bruyat, Satyam apriyam. Priyam cha Nandatam, Esha dharma sanatana. Tell something you should tell hurts others or yourself. You have to be careful. Now, list 5 things. I know all the 5 things. Okay, I can read the minds also. Which you tell to yourself, which will hurt yourself. About yourself, you tell. Okay? Huh?
Unconscious is not great.
Okay. So, and guilt, what is the meaning of guilt we defined? Guilt is consciously I should have done something, but I didn't do something. Or consciously, I should not have done something, I did something. That's guilt. Because there is a conscious choice. Unconsciously, you did something, you cannot be guilty. You can feel sad about it. Okay? But if you use the word wrongly, guilt, then you start finding a solution something else. It's a mistake. Okay? And if the mistake happens, there's a prayaschitta, corrections to be done in the present moment. That will tell. Okay? Now, take your notebook and write 5 things which are hurting yourself by your own words. Nobody else is hurting you. Shruti already told. Shruti is an idiot. She wrote down. Now, please write 5 things. I know many things you tell to about yourself. 5 things which you tell to about yourself, which will hurt you and causes your self-identity. Right. Okay. Okay. So, I gave the example of 2 examples I give. So she gave the example of my children not speaking. I give the example of Shankaracharya. A child was brought to Shankaracharya. The child was not speaking out of intelligence. The problem with her is out of intelligence, not speaking. Her guilt is, her wrongdoing is, she is not able to intelligent enough to understand the children. Okay, that correction is required. Then other example I gave, Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat. You have to tell the truth, but you should not tell untruth. You should tell in a way it doesn't hurt somebody. A king saw his grandchildren dying. One person told, your children, you are very unfortunate, very bad Jataka. So your children will die in front of you, which hurts. So another person said, you have a long life. Both are telling the truth, but one truth is hurting. Okay, your tongue, how you use it, you will be careful. So that's why you have to be very careful. Now, write 5 things which you tell about yourself and others. 5 tell things about you, 5 tell things about the world, and 5 tell things about others. Okay? You write down which is damaging your consciousness. Okay, let me ask one this thing, right? How many people use the word shit? What shit is this? Please raise your hands. I know how many people are. Okay? Even if you keep your hand, I know. How many people use the word what shit is this? Use the word shit. When you use the word shit, your consciousness gets shitted. You are shitting yourself. The word you use damages your consciousness. So have you become aware of what all wrong words you are using for yourself? Are you? Give me an example. See, you didn't raise your hand. Okay. So, Ashwini, tell me one wrong thing which you tell about yourself. One thing, negative thing you tell about yourself. I'm not good enough. Okay. How many times you repeat in your life? Every day I repeat. Okay. What good enough? Yeah, you got married. Somehow you're trapped. The husband is trapped. Now you don't good-looking wife. Even if you're good looking, nothing. Nobody will get married. You don't have to marriage also. What good enough you required? That is, I'm not doing my best is correct, but I'm not good enough is wrong. I'm not doing best in this area is correct. I'm not good enough is wrong words for the right thing. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing best. What? Cooking? Yeah, I don't have to do. Mother-in-law will do. So what are you not doing best? Tell me. Husband will take care of himself. Children take care of themselves. What you are doing best? You have to identify properly. You should not make a general statement. The moment you generalize, you are in trouble.
Tasks you are given. I think sometimes I'm not doing it.
I'm saying be specific. Focus on specifics. Don't generalize. Right? This whole thing, the moment there are 2 things you are doing. I'm not good enough. That damages everything what you do. It is false. Okay? That affects everything else you do. This task I have not done well, I'll do well. That's a right statement. That's called Satyam Bruyat. I'm not able to do any task is false because you do some tasks well also. So do not generalize. Be specific. Now you repeat with me. I am good enough. I am capable of enough. I can do everything. I have to give proper attention. Okay? I am good enough. I am capable. I can do everything with proper attention. I will learn. Now a punishment for you. No. No. There's something called imposition. Okay? 100 times you write in a notebook and show it to me next time. And 100 rupees fine. 100 times you write this statement. I am good enough. I am capable. Okay? And also you can write, I am good looking. I'm not looking for another marriage. I'll come. Okay? So, are you clear? So, any negative statement you've done, make it a positive statement, write 100 times. And if you don't write 100 times, 200, 500 rupees fine. Yes, who is there?
Yeah.
Ah.
I always feel that I attract a lot of negative situations or people in my life.
Correct.
Yeah.
You will 100% attract. You are blessed. Okay?
I think so.
Yeah, you're blessed with the negative things in life because what you say will go into your subconscious. And second time you say, what you say, it becomes subconscious. The more you say about something, the more it becomes the identity. And that identity is a vibration, it will attract the similar situation. How to correct it, I'll tell you. If you don't correct it, you'll continue to attract. The correct situations, attraction is not coming from outside. There's a law of attraction. What you are, you will attract. Okay, I attract negative situation because negativity is there in you. And who put the negativity there? You. You are responsible. And you are responsible to correct it. How to correct it, I'm telling. First, identify what I'm telling to myself. Okay? I attract negative people. Write it down in your diary.
Situations.
I attract negative situations. You write it down. Okay? This you have to write 100 times until it becomes reality for you. Because what you write, what you speak, and what you write in Swadhyaya diary will become your reality. No, she should write because she should strike it off. Okay? So now cut it, strike it off like this. Cross. Okay? So now what you wrote? What did you write? So write down. Situations are neither negative nor positive. Situations are neutral. Okay? Based on my situations will come based on who I am. Based on vibration which I have, situation appears in my life. My vibration and who am I? And I cannot correct who am I by changing my thinking. Because negativity you create in yourself by your thinking. That's what you become. You are. That's why negative situation come in life. You have to go back and reverse it. When did it start? We can find out. But it started somewhere. Then it became a built up inside. That built up inside has to dissolve. Unless you dissolve inside, outside will not change. It will continue to be there. How to dissolve inside? First, you have to recognize what is that. First statement is I attract negative situations. False. Situations are neutral. Okay. But what I am based on that, but what I am, situations appear in my life. Okay. So if I want to have, if there's higher vibration in me, higher situation will appear, better situation will appear in my life. So I have to change vibration in me. Okay. So you write down. I have the power to attract situations and people who help me in evolution. The power is in me. The power of Divine Mother, Icha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti is in me. So this you repeat 100 times. Write it 100 times. And
The power to attract situations and people who will help me evolve.
in my evolution. In my evolution. Okay? By right thinking. Please write it down until it becomes your reality. And why it becomes reality, I'll tell you next. I'm going to show you why it becomes like that. I'm not just saying for the sake of saying. How it happens in your life, I'm showing you. Until your thought process that I'm attracting negative in life will disappear, changes. I'll tell you why it happens. Next slide is about that. Okay. So anybody else identified? What is the one negative thing you tell about yourself? Just read out. Ah, if she is not intelligent, I don't know what is intelligent means. So I am not intelligent. Okay, is what she has written. Okay. So what is the right statement should be? What is the right statement should be? What is the right statement? It's actually I am not judgment. Intelligent is judgment, right? So right statement is divine mother's intelligence works in me. Okay? Whatever you call as I am is not mine. So the moment you say divine mother's intelligence, infinite intelligence start working through you. What is your problem? So, are we getting what I'm saying? What should be correct sentence?
I am divine mother.
I am divine. So divine mother works through me. Clear? Come back. So, anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah.
Asthma was hereditary.
Huh?
Asthma.
Asthma was hereditary.
It's hereditary in my family.
Yeah.
Mother had, brother
Yeah.
had. I also used to get occasionally.
Yeah.
So, asthma got cured because I used to sing every day.
Yeah.
Allergic elements are there in my body, which
Yeah.
manifests in sneezing.
Yeah, right.
Meenakshi, Akshi.
Meenakshi has become Akshi, sneezing.
I was always, giving my own self
Suggestion.
I'm allergic to myself.
Yeah.
I started analyzing why allergy is coming.
Yeah.
So allergy, even now I have.
Yeah.
Allergy. Almost 40 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೀನಿ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
Okay.
Without my knowledge, ಅಕ್ಷಿ ಶುರು ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ 30-40. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ದಿನ I think I will die because of that ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅಕ್ಷಿ. But even now I feel ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲರ್ಜಿ ಬರೋದು ಇದು ಅಂತ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈಗ after the divine mother entered, in spite of having allergy, I'm able to sing.
Very good.
What else?
So Meenakshi ji gave an example. Akshi means sneezing. Her name is Meenakshi. Every time somebody says Meenakshi name, she thinks she is sneezing. So she is giving a suggestion that sneezing is her nature. Okay, allergy is her nature. Okay, this is how our mind works. And allergy is there in her life because grandfather, grandmother had allergy. So I'm getting allergy. It's genetic. This is false. Okay. There's a subject called epigenetics. Epigenetics.
Genetics.
Write down a word called epigenetics.
EPI, probably.
Epigenetics. Okay.
Even I have allergies.
Welcome. I'll write down. Allergy, any what we call hereditary disease is not hereditary. Please write down. Hereditary disease is not hereditary. Our genes are transmitted. Genes are potentialities, means possibilities. Let's say, for example, somebody has a diabetes as a potential. Potential is the possibility. It's called potential. Genes are potentialities. Genes get affected by internal or external environment. Genes are affected by internal or external environment. Genes are not themselves giving the disease. Genes get activated based on the internal or external environment. Okay? That's called epigenetics. External environment is outer situation. Internal environment is thought. Your thoughts affect the genes. Okay? For example, Meenakshi ji, external environment for you is a weather, maybe warm weather. I don't get sneezing. That's external weather. I don't get sneezing. That's external environment. Internal environment is I sneeze because every time I say my name is Meenakshi, I remember Akshi and Akshi. You're associating Akshi with Meenakshi and sneezing happens. This is the internal environment. Genes are, don't blame the genes. Genes have no problem. How you use the genes is the problem. Okay, you have to correct your thinking. Correct your thinking. Your disease will disappear from your life. So you have to find out where is the correction required. Got it? Understood? You have a question. What is the question?
And same, I'm thinking like my uncle auntie has asthma, so I will also get the asthma.
My uncle and auntie have asthma. Okay. So because of that, I will also get asthma. False. These doctors have done a mistake. Genes are not cause of the disease. Epigenetics is the cause of disease. Please write down. Epigenetics is the cause of disease. Epigenetics. Okay. Epi means external.
Disease.
Epigenetics is the cause of disease. I write down. I'm right. Genes Okay, I'm typing it here. See, there are a lot of what I call wrong information is propagated in the society. Genes are not cause of disease. Genes are propensities. Propensities means possibilities. Means possibilities. Possibility becomes actuality. Actuality based on epigenetics. Means external situation and mainly internal situation. Internal situation, which is your thoughts. Is it clear to all? So, if you understand genes of your uncle and aunt will not cause you disease, but your thought about the genes will cause the disease. Your thoughts about heredity, this is a wrong information given to the society. Heredity doesn't cause this disease. Thinking about the heredity causes the disease. Okay, you have to correct your thinking, you will not have asthma. Guaranteed. It's a guarantee. Not even. It's a guarantee. It's a medical proven. Epigenetics cause the problem. What is it? With is dealing. Denying what?
Statement.
Genes are not a cause of disease in an absolute sentence. This is not entirely true. It depends on what disease is right. See, I don't want to see there may be, I'm not speaking of absolute truth. I'm speaking of relative truth. Where society is affected by a wrong understanding, I'm correcting. Absolutely, some genes are affecting, let the disease hereditary genes can cause. I'm not bothered about it. 90% of cases are psychosomatic. That disease I'm addressing through this my statement. Is it clear? I don't want to be 100% right. I may be wrong 1%, doesn't matter. But if I'm able to say 19% solve, I'm solving it. Are you clear, Maitri? So this is not about being perfect. This is about what is practical. Yes, sir.
Well, epigenetics is different science because it says that everything is in that gene only. So what the environment and the lifestyle you're making sprout that genes out.
Correct, that's exactly what I'm saying. Environment, epigenetics, yeah.
That's what is.
ಬಟ್ ಕೆಲವೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಸಿನೇ ಆಗಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ನಿಜ ಯಾವಾಗ
Sir, madam.
ಸಂಚಿತ ಕರ್ಮ
Mana eva karanam manishanam bandha mokshayoho. Our mind, if you correct, a lot of things will change in your life. Some diseases don't get cured. We have to understand what's happening in the mind. Okay? Shruti is saying, korage ardha roga barte. Alta raga, alta. So, Shruti is giving Shruti means her name is scripture. She is telling you one sentence, one vakya, mahavakya. Korage roga. Keep on worrying, the disease will come.
Yeah.
Okay? So, correct Shruti. This is mahavakya, Shruti mahavakya. Okay? So, this information that genes are causing a problem is false. Genes have the possibility of causing a problem. Okay?
Thought process is what is impacting.
Your thought process is, and 99, please write down, 95% of diseases are psychosomatic. How your mind is affecting the body, they are not, don't blame your genes.
My son's allergy in the east. Is it psychosomatic?
See, psychosomatic is by thinking it has caused something.
Yeah.
Okay? Right now, I'm not able to analyze. I'm saying what they found is 9. And also, okay, she is saying her son has allergy, is young. Must be started at the age of 8 or 7. Okay? There's a possibility to trace the root. Okay, but I won't say genetics is the root. Do you have allergy? Father has allergy? Your brother's allergy genes are not transmitted to that child. Maybe. I don't know. So I'm saying genetics is a propensity. External.
I'm not saying, I'm not trying to.
No, I'm not.
Saying your statement is wrong.
No,
right,
I'm not.
But you also said most of the diseases are psychosomatic. So one is genetics, okay, which.
I don't want to.
But at the same time, in some cases, we don't know. Like
I'm saying there may be cases, but by and large, most of the diseases are psychosomatic. Okay. Now, in case of, I don't want to get your personal situation here, that we have to analyze separately how the disease came to your son. So the allergy means, okay, allergy means a resistance to a given situation. Okay. It may manifest as disease. As a child, was he resisting some situation in the house? You have to verify. Internal situation in the house, environment. Was he resisting something? Not comfortable. That can be cause of allergy. Okay. So it doesn't mean a pollen. It may be father and mother not being comfortable can be allergy for the child. Okay. It can be cured, provided you find the root cause. Understand? In your house, I'm sure there's a root cause. Can be corrected once you understand root cause. So many of the diseases are psychosomatic. Genes are blamed.
Can I talk with?
Yes.
Recently, I met one lady by name Tara.
Tara,
I had been to Chennai for some meeting. In this meeting, in the Swadhyaya diary, I am writing since the day you told.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never stopped.
Yeah.
But I write what has to happen.
Yeah.
I don't write what I have to correct.
Correct.
What has to happen.
Yeah.
But this somehow she connected that day. Her husband lives in Dubai. One of her son and she lives in Chennai. She happened to tell me that her husband found there's some lump in the mouth when he visited Bengaluru, Chennai. They went for a scanning and they started telling that it may be malignancy, blah blah. After which they all went and she started writing. She never told me this, but she explicitly explained it.
Yeah.
She started writing that he's doing good, he's wonderful, and doctor said this. Whatever she expected doctor to say, she started writing.
Right.
When she went to second checkup, doctor said exactly the same what she wrote.
Very good.
Just now what you said, the nervous system is connected.
Yeah.
What you think, that's what you manifest.
Yeah.
That's
Please understand, I started with a lecture saying that our mind is kalpavraksha. You remember the story, the tree and the cow. Your mind creates what you want, what you tell. Be careful what you wish, what you tell. When I say you, I'm speaking of conscious mind. Okay? You can make a mess out of your life. You can make a hell out of your life. You make a beauty out of life. Your mind is the kalpavraksha, the divine tree in you. Okay? So, you have written, all of you have written, what you are telling yourself false, wrong. Please correct the sentence. What you are telling yourself, write hundreds of times until that new reality becomes your reality. Until right reality becomes your reality. The false reality goes. With your false reality, you are making your life mess. I'm not good. False. I'm inferior. False. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant. Can you be ignorant of everything in the world? Yeah. Ignorance, the word ignorance is specific. I don't know chemistry, so I'm ignorant of chemistry. But I am ignorant is false. Because that means you are not ignorant of everything. I am ignorant false. I don't know myself, that I am ignorant of myself is also correct. Because you don't know Atmadana. But I am ignorant when you make a generalized statement. It's like one person cheated you. All businessmen are cheat. Right? This is a false generalization. I already took the generation in some other class. I don't know. Okay? Kannada class. See, my class said that every class you have attended, every class something new will come up. I don't know what new will come up. Okay? So, please correct your words. Now you repeat after me. Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat is clear to all. Swadhyaya. pravachanena na nivartitavyam. This is from Upanishad. Okay. Somebody can check up in WhatsApp and say which Upanishad is this. Sadhyaya pravachanena na pravartitavyam. Sadhyaya. Okay. Can you please repeat after I say? I'll tell three times. I think it's Taittiriya Upanishad. Okay. Please repeat after me first. Swadhyaya pravachanena na nivartitavyam. Swadhyaya pravachanena na nivartitavyam. Swadhyaya pravachanena na nivartitavyam. Okay. So this, please understand, the Shishya studied for 18 years in Gurukula. Okay. 18 years Shishya sent Gurukula. When Guru Shishya goes home, the going home ceremony is called, there's a graduation ceremony. Okay. In the graduation ceremony, Guru gives the instruction. This one instruction you should remember. One summary. One instruction which you should not never forget. What is that? Swadhyaya pravachanena na nivartitavyam. Swadhyaya means becoming aware of yourself. Write the Swadhyaya diary. The many things I will tell you in Swadhyaya diary, you have to write. Never miss a day. Okay. This is the instruction given by Gurukula 1000 years back. Because the moment you write, a lot of things become clear. How to write, what to write, I'll take. Okay. Swadhyaya diary is very important. And 15 years back, one person came to me. That time I was not conducting class. I told, start writing. At that time I called it grace diary. The person was complaining about life. I said, notice what is grace in your life. What are 5 things in grace? What are grace? And in 15 days, the life got changed, transformed. Okay. So the moment you start noticing and try to in Swadhyaya diary, what I am telling, your life will get transformed. Nivarti?
Okay.
Okay. I'll correct it. Okay. I think they're split it wrongly. They split it wrongly.
Okay.
You find the full sentence. Okay. So please write Swadhyaya diary. Continue to write. Your life correction you have to do in life. This is actually is going to be very, very valuable for you. Write in such a way that your husband cannot read it. Okay. Or your wife cannot read it because some secrets you'll write about her or she will write about her. Don't worry. Write in a coded language, but write it. Okay. All right. So then one day you don't come and say, because of Swadhyaya diary, I got a divorce. Okay. Na pravartitavyam. So the sentence correction is Swadhyaya pravachanena pramaditavyam. Pravadi or pramaditavyam. Pramaditavyam. Swadhyaya pravachanena na pramaditavyam. Okay, pravachana means speaking the uplifting thoughts. Okay, thoughts which will uplift you. Thoughts which are negative should not speak. Thoughts will put down somebody, should not speak. Okay, thoughts which will uplift you, you should never, every day you have to practice. Uplift others and uplift you. Highest thought which uplifts others is called Atma-dhyana, enlightenment. What is that enlightenment thought? Right. Tell me what is it? Anybody guesses correctly? Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivananane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, Shiva Swarupi. This you have to have, you write 10,000 times, million times. Okay? Until it becomes your reality. This is uplifting. Okay? Do not ever call yourself a sinner. You are not sinners. Amritasya putraha. We are the divine children. You write down Amritasya putraha. Amritasya putraha. I am the divine child. So that is uplifting. And if possible, teach Atmadana to somebody, Vedanta to somebody, spirituality to somebody. That's uplifting. Pravachana. And if you tell one lie about one wrong thing about yourself, please correct it in your diary and put a prayaschitta. Prayaschitta means correction. So if I do a mistake in the past, I can't correct it. I have to correct it now. That's where you have to pay a fine. And this fine, you people decide. I don't mind. It can be 1 rupee, 10 rupee, 100 rupee, or 1,000 rupee. I don't know. But put the penalty such a way that it pinches you, hurts you. Okay? Do not put a small amount. And once you made a mistake, take the 100 rupees and do a good charity, maybe a goshala. Okay? Then you'll get a good punya. I have a selfish interest. Some punya will come to me also. Commission. Okay? One person I told this penalty, that time I said 1 rupee. After 1 month, the person came back and said, I can't pay this 1 rupee. If I pay this 1 rupee, my husband's salary will not be sufficient. I know who is this lady. Right? So what happens? You have to associate a prayaschitta with all this past karma. If you possible to correct the karma, correct it. Others associate prayaschitta, do a good act. Then what will happen? You will not repeat the mistake. That's the idea. And correct it. See, if you hurt somebody, you cannot go and correct it. But if you do prayaschitta, you will not do it again in the future. If you told I am idiot 10,000 times and you have done some mistake in life, you can't correct it. But I am divine. If you write now, your future will be corrected. And for mistake, if you pay 1,000 rupees, your mind will remember. Alert.
Yes.
Right? Understand how mind will alert now? Papa Punya mind doesn't touch you, but 1 rupee mind affects the mind very much. Right? Somebody has a purse, money, 1 rupee on the coin pocket. Some 5 rupees. No, fine. I don't want. I want a rupee note. Note. There's a matchbox there. Okay.
Yeah.
So, lady, please come.
I am burning.
I want dollar. You are coming from dollar country. If you won't bother you. So, okay, this is Indian. This works. She's an accountant. She makes arts work. So,
Guruji.
100 rupees.
Guruji.
100 rupees. No, okay. Okay. Satyalata, you give me 100 rupees. Just burn this. Burning 100 rupees hurts. Okay. Pains. Okay. But if I tell myself idiot, it appears to be simple, but it hurts more than 100 rupees. You don't know? What you tell to yourself hurts more than 100 rupees, but you don't know. What you tell others hurts more than 100 rupees, but you don't know. 100 rupees you can't burn, but you can burn people. Okay? Are you burning people? Don't tell me lies, okay? I know. The moment you tell a falsehood, I know.
Yes.
Okay? But that's why I'm saying you are hurting other people and hurting yourself. I am converting into 100 rupees. Okay, that will save your life. If it's 1,000 rupees, it will save you much better. Are you clear? Do prayaschitta. Clear? Clear to everybody? You understand the value of 100 rupees? But do you understand the value of I am not intelligent? It is 10,000 times more hurting than 100 rupees. But you're repeating it. Lie. I'm inferior. 10,000 times more hurtful than 100 rupees. You're repeating it. Falsehood. And your falsehood is hurting you. Nobody's hurting you. No future is hurting you. Your false understanding, your false talking to yourself is hurting you. And you are blaming somebody. You are finding scapegoats. If you can't figure out finding, you'll find a God as a scapegoat. Hey Bhagavanta, yakappa nange hೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? Why God, you are doing to me? As if God has a grudge against you. Huh? Understand? Please understand. This 100 rupees is valuable to you. But 10,000 times is more valuable to you what you tell to yourself. Any mistake you do to yourself, much more hurting. But at least correct the mistake by paying 100 rupees to a good charitable work. Your life will be saved. Every time you mistake, that's called prayaschitta. So now repeat what you have to do. Please repeat after me. Swadhyaya pravachana prayaschitta. Swadhyaya pravachana prayaschitta. Prayaschitta is correction mechanism. It's not repentance. Okay, it's correction. So Swadhyaya, Pravachana, Prayaschitta, you follow in your life will be beautiful. Nothing else. This Swadhyaya diary, if you follow Swadhyaya, Pravachana, Prayaschitta, your life will change, transform. This is the guarantee I give in this class. Okay? Yes.
ನಾನು ಅನುಭವಿಸ್ತಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ music which was deep rooted within myself, it always acted as a therapy. So I thought at least ನಾನು ಕರ್ಮ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗಾರು those who are deprived. Anyway, I had education in psychology and counseling. ಎರಡು ಬ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇರೆಯವರು ನನ್ನ ಕರ್ಮ ಕಳೀತೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿ. Good actor. Prayaschitta.
No, it's not Prayaschitta. It's actually suppressing. What you have done is suppression.
Okay.
Prayaschitta is you have to find the root cause and correct it. Root cause you are not done.
Now
you have to do root cause.
Yes.
You have to find out why you have that allergy. That allergy, if you find the root cause and do the correction for that, you will be free.
Yes.
What you are doing, Sangeeta, she's saying I did music therapy and all to as a prayaschitta for my allergy. No. Root of the allergy you find and correction you do as a prayaschitta. What you are doing is good karma. That will give you something else. Okay? And also you are trying to escape from the reality of. It's escapism, not prayaschitta. Prayaschitta is not escapism. Prayaschitta is not, don't escape. Find the root, correct the root, catch the root. Any superficial thing will not solve your problem. If problem is not getting solved, you are not found the right problem. Okay? So now, 10 minutes break. Okay? 10 minutes interval. I'll come back after 10 minutes.
Normally we think that if we do good things, it will, like for example.
No.
It is not. You have to find the good.
It's escapism. Good karma will give you something good. It's becoming heavy. Just guilt is itself eating up so much of time. And what about so many emotions? We have tons of emotions.
Tons of emotions.
Right?
I want. Okay.
Hariom Guruji.
Hariom.
Guruji, but doing good karma will bring us to the near to the jnanis, no Guruji? It helps.
Yeah. Good karma helps, but I'm saying if you are doing something, always try to find the root.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are doing escapism.
Yes. We are not, then we will not be able to find out the root cause and solve the problem.
Yeah. Start writing. Write the cheat. Deep insights.
We can add gratitude also.
I'm doing that. I'm 12 points. The 12 points are there.
Okay.
Can we read the group?
Okay.
Yes, one is having the class. Very good. Yes, Gayatri. The class is helping. What's the take home so far? Key take home.
It is a conscious mistake. Unconscious, you don't have to feel guilty.
Unconscious can feel sad.
Then everybody is unconscious. No?
See, people is wrong.
Nana.
Until they get it, this class is first class. This itself will change a lot of people. Then Nana is later.
So, until you get Nana, everybody is unconscious.
Unconscious, their mistake, their whole mind is cluttered. They will do some name, something, their mind is jumbled. I show you the whole mind is busy.
Including the murder, everything is unconscious.
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ
If you are hurt, then you find a solution. If the hurt you are bypassing and hiding, you won't find a solution.
I took
This half is good. Many people ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? They can't bypass. Bypass ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಕುಡಿಯೋದು, ಆಟ ಆಡೋದು, ಪಾಲಿಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು.
ignoring is also
Ignoring bypass.
English only.
Devil can attend 14 batch. February 14th you are doing that.
First class is see video.
And then
See video and then you can attend. Otherwise you can't attend. After second class nobody can attend. Second class is the one entry and gives. First class video you have to see.
ಏನ್ ನಿಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟಲ್ಲ. It's just ಇದು ಕ್ರ್ಯಾಕರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಪ್ಪಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೂ ಬೇರೆ ವರ್ಷನ್.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಒಲಿಸಿ. Because in that cracks is a ingredients are different. That's all. Nippittu you can name it, but nippittu in our meaning they add a little cocoa and peanuts. That's why. So karan nippiಟ್ಟು. What is this? This ಅಲ್ಲ.
Yeah. Not reality.
See?
Intuitive.
I am here not efficient in this. 100 rupees. In this word, I told you. Okay.
I will give you guidance.
Abhyasa.
My help for the last time.
Dudanama. All that is involved inside. That has to be taken out. Conscious side.
What are your right the opposite?
Right now, I don't think it's a symptoms. From symptoms of
Working is also a challenge.
because so many people are there. They can't go to
Yeah, because considering everything for granted is easy. Because I'm always used to that taken for granted. Not seriously working on serious things.
Sometimes they are doing that is to pass it.
See, like recognize what is the thing.
But I can't help.
Recognizing also, I have to think what is that thing. That time it will be hurting, but Yeah, she came, she asked something also. Katyani is there, she's there.
Gomati says, okay, how to find the root cause? Gomati ji, as you go in the class, you'll start understanding root cause. You'll go to root of the root.
Okay, Guru.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
When you have to go through the classes and you have to maintain the daily properly. Very important. So we're waiting for a few minutes, then we'll start. See, all these things you have to correct. The problem is not outside. Problem is understanding. No amount of meditation will help you until you correct your understanding. Jnana. Okay, people think I do my meditation, something will happen. No. Until this is set right, that's what is Chitta Shuddhi. Meditation is only superficial at that level. But once you start doing that, then mind will become much more calmer. Naturally. Am I clear? Did you hear what I said? People said, I'll try to meditate. Meditation can't happen until this becomes clear through jnana, understanding. Understanding guilt, understanding problems. Then our mind settles down. That's meditation. Meditation cannot be forced. You can do some breathing and all, but they're all symptoms. You have to go to the root of your life. Shake your life. You don't milkshake, but don't shake your life.
That's when anxiety kicks in, I think.
That's why anxiety kicks in.
Yeah.
That's why the problems are there. False understandings, wrong assumptions.
At the end of the course, we should all laugh like you.
You want to what? Don't worry. End of the course, no. Now itself laugh. No, let us laugh. Why would you hate it at the end of the course? Let us laugh. Somebody saying end of the course, I should laugh like me. Laugh, no. No tax, no money. Okay, please understand. Laughter is in yoga. You know why? It's not for the sake of your laughter. You know? Where does your fear come from? Nabi. Okay? Where does laughter come from? Nabi. You are exercising your fear muscle more than laughter muscle. Okay? When you go to gym, you put weight. So you exercise laughter muscle, no laugh, no. Then laughter muscle will be stronger, fear will come down. Are you exercising laughter muscle enough? Or are you exercising fear muscle more? No, laughter muscle I have to exercise more. I don't want to get an opportunity to laugh. Laugh, no. What is there? No, I want to wait till the end of the class. Why you want to wait? Laugh.
Now only we start
Huh?
Now only we are
Laugh at the foolishness of life, no. Laugh at everything in life, no.
Probably she meant is laughing without trigger.
Laugh without trigger. Who stops you? Do you want a trigger for laughter? But everything in life is a trigger for fear. Everything in life, you will laughter also, no? Then your fear muscle becomes, laughter muscle becomes stronger. You start laughing at fear. Is it very complicated logic?
It is easy.
Impractical.
Theory is easy, practical is complicated.
Why practical? Laugh, no? Let us laugh, no? Let us have laughter yoga. Laugh, no? Laugh consciously. Please understand. Fear unconscious. Laughter is conscious. A correction. The fear comes from the belly, butterflies, right? Laughter comes from belly. Fear comes unconsciously. Laughter comes consciously. So consciously, you are actually neutralizing fear. Is it possible? Logic? When you go to gym, you will build the muscle consciously, no? Exercise the laughter muscle. Laugh consciously for no reason, but not in the street. When you're alone. No, he makes sure that nobody hears it, especially mother-in-law. Huh? What is that thing? So laugh, no? Laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh. See, your belly should laugh. Belly. Your belly should laugh. Belly should be fear muscle. Where fear muscle is there, laughter should come. Don't wait till the end of the class. Laugh. Okay. So your fear muscle is compensated with laughter muscle. Laughter muscle is conscious. I mean, you don't have to wait till the end of the class to laugh, like me. Laugh for no reason. You are afraid for no reason. Fear also no reason.
ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನಗ್ತಿದ್ರಾ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ನಗ್ತೀರಾ ಇಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ರೀಸನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಗಕ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇವ್ರಿಗೇನೋ ತಲೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ
ನೋಡ್ರಿ
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈಗ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಇಲ್ಲ see here what they say, if I laugh people think I am loose, okay, right? Something is mad will say, but if you are sad, why are you sad, they'll ask. Understand? If you're sad, why are you sad, they'll ask. If you're happy, they won't ask why are you happy. If you laugh, they'll ask why are you laughing. Are Baba, sadness you'll ask, laughter you'll ask. What you don't ask? How does it matter to you? Ultimately, your life matters to you, no? Huh? You are getting butterflies in the stomach, no? Nobody's solving the butterfly problem, no? You have to solve the butterfly problem, no? Huh? Laughter is the medicine for butterfly. And laugh. Butterflies are in your stomach, no? Not in my stomach, no? And laughter is in whose control? Your control. So, all your life you have been told fastly. For laughter, there should be reason. For laughter, there's no reason required. For happiness, there's no required. So we are always finding some cause. I want to be happy, I want this. I want to laugh, I want this. Why? Putting conditions yourself, false conditions.
Not yourself, Guruji.
Mom, who's self?
Baby in the vasana.
That is actually conditioning, society conditioning. You come here, drop the conditioning, no? There's a basket there, drop your all conditioning and go. You want to take it, you can take it also. There's no problem. There's somebody else also is there. You can take. What is it? Okay. Okay. So we'll continue. So now let me take an opinion poll. Destiny versus free will. How many people destiny only is real? How many people free will is only real? And how many people both are real?
Both are false.
Both are false. Okay. Destiny means whatever has happened will happen. Free will means I have a choice. Free will is true.
Unmute
It's muted.
to find root cause.
Huh?
How to find root cause.
Yeah.
The old one.
So fate or free will, this destiny versus free will is the question. So now in the absolute sense, everything is false. In absolute reality, paramathic reality, everything is false. Everything is a dream. But in the relative reality, is there a free will? Is there a destiny?
So to answer your question, so Krishna says to Arjun, for nimitta matra is what you have to do the.
Yeah.
So when you say think about that, what Krishna has told him, what you have grasped. So destiny is already there. But how we use our free will to get to the destiny is what's important. Is how I look at it.
Correct.
So both are important.
So free will and destiny I want to tell in a different way.
Okay.
I've told free will and destiny many lectures I've given. Give me choice. I can prove free will is only right. I can prove fate is also right. I can do both are right. I can do. I can argue anyway. So here I'll tell you in some way. I'll tell you one experiment called Libet's experiment. The reason for Libet's experiment there's a reason for that. So this experiment is very basic experiment, fundamental experiment called Libet experiment. It's done by neuroscientist. Okay. In Libet's experiment, what he did, he gives a switch to a person. There is a switch in front of the person, and he says, whenever you want to feel like, you can switch on it. Whenever you feel like. Okay. Then he puts a probe to the brain to understand when he has decided to switch on. So basically, I can switch on anytime, but brain says when I have to switch on. Okay. Now, what do you think? After I think I switch on, this switch on happens, or before that?
Then it can go both the ways, Mama, because body already has a lot of movements in it, right? Or the brain. So like you said, we can argue either ways.
No.
No.
There's only one way. Neurology is only one way.
So that means
in neurology,
okay.
What happens is before you switched on, okay, the brain has already sent the signal to switch on. You are switching, which your says decision making 200 milliseconds after that, or the switching on decision is already taken by the nervous system. You think I am switching on only after switching on. So now tell me, what decisions you have made in your life? So your nervous system has already decided something has to happen before it happens. Okay. And post decision, you say, I only did it. So have you taken any decision in your life? Is the question clear now?
Decision indirectly will be taken because you are going to send a message that switch needs to be on.
No.
What is the decision?
No.
Just like that.
No. Before you send the message, the switch needs to be on. Already switch is the nervous system is already.
What are the milliseconds or the second? A thought should come. That thought, when it comes.
The thought comes post 2 seconds, 2 milliseconds, 220 milliseconds. There's a gap between the action which is active.
Physical action is after 200 milliseconds.
No. Physical action, all the signals required for physical action are already gone. Already your hand has moved and started moving. Then you say, I have to decide. That's movement, all the energy movement, everything required for body. Body is already acting before thought comes. That is the question. So that's why. Is the question clear to all in the people? Please, in Zoom.
Then where that action comes.
Please, can you repeat? Can you repeat?
That's why I'm going to analyze that, right? So you have to be very clear about that. Otherwise, you'll have mistake for what free will and destiny. So the question here is for Libet's experiment, right? For example, there is a switch here. There's a switch here. Let's say this is a switch. So Libet said you can switch on, switch off anytime you want. That means I have a free will to switch on and switch off. Okay. But what he found by putting a probe, before you decide to switch on, already brain has sent signal to body to move. That means the brain has already decided you have to switch on. The conscious decision that I have to switch on is 200 milliseconds later. That means post action.
The body got programmed.
Nervous system.
The nervous system got programmed with that instruction.
No. There's no instruction. Nervous system is already sending a signal body to switch on. Okay. But you think I am switching on. After that, it's a post thought. The thought is not, you think with thought comes and then action happens, you think. Action is happening, thoughts coming. It's ulta. Life is ulta palta. Is that clear to all?
That's a system has gone in.
Huh?
That was some thought.
Who directs the nervous system?
Huh?
Who directs the nervous? Guruji, karma comes because I claim that I thought it. Otherwise, there's no karma.
We'll find out. We'll find out. All everything will go to root basic problems.
No.
The physical decision is much later. The physical decision is drawn by the nerve decision, but the nerve decision is ahead of the physical.
No, nerve is physical is following nerve.
That's what I'm saying. The nervous system, the nervous system has already decided. So, but the physical decision that I did it or I'm doing it comes 200 milliseconds later.
Is it boring for anybody? This class?
Hariom Guruji.
Hariom.
Guruji, nervous system is thinking, no Guruji? Thinking.
Nervous system is not in. Thinking is thought is output of nervous system. Nervous system is signal.
Okay.
Nervous system is hardware.
But sometimes feeling and brain and heart connection also matters, no Guruji?
Yeah, we'll find out all brain, heart, kidney connection, all this we will find out.
So, Prabhuji, in that case, the nervous system is already taking action before we think we are taking action.
Yes, that's why if you understand our life, understand our system properly, then you'll understand our life. We don't understand it. That's why my whole purpose is to teach you how our nervous system is behaving. Okay, we have a wrong understanding of our life. Shall we continue? Okay. So what happens? Please come back, all of you. Whatever we think of life now, it's all ulta pulta. That's called Maya. We think I'm taking action, but action is taken when I think I have done. What, madam? What kind of life is this? You're lost now. You find out where you're lost. Because what we see life is not at the root level, it's not like that. That's spiritual journey. Understanding life at basics. So, huh? For everything we have to give reason in society. If we are accountable to society, if I have to laugh, I have to give reason to somebody. Huh? Why you want permission from everything for society? You can't even laugh yourself. Huh? I mean, everything we want is society permission. What kind of life you are living? What society thinks, what society is to that, how to do like that?
It's not a question of society, it's a question of without trigger, you have to.
This is the whole problem. We have put cart before the horse. Laughter is happiness, no?
See, without trigger, if you are to laugh, then automatically it would have come.
I'm saying you have made condition to believe it doesn't come.
It is not because of societal pressure.
It is societal pressure.
No.
It is. You have learned, I'll teach you, I'll tell you every step by step how you have been brainwashed. Your brain has been washed. Nothing is there really. Why do you think I laugh? Because I understood the stupidity of the whole thing. That's all. Yeah, to go. Okay. So, just to recollect Libert's experiment, imagine a switch in front of you. Okay. And you want to switch on whatever time you want to switch on. But your nervous system has decided already you'll switch on 20 milliseconds earlier. That means your nervous system is deciding, not you are not deciding. Then you think, I decide to switch on. Then you say, I claim it did. Okay. Right. So is it clear to all? Now, laugh, I'll tell you. All right. So everything, just take one by one. Don't mix up them. Okay. So now, how many people you decided to, I want to marry? I want to marry this girl only. I decided this boy is this is the right boy for me. How many people you decided? I mean, how many people? You only decided, right? You decided that this boy I love, I like this boy, right? Did you do that? Falling in love, how somebody has fallen in love? Sure?
Reason in love.
Reason in love.
Could not get up, Guruji, after.
Okay. So, after falling in love, you could not get up. Could not get up after falling in love. Okay. See, I'll tell you what happens in falling in love. Okay. When a boy meets a girl, some hormone called oxytocin is generated in the body. Oxytocin. Okay. Hormone. You didn't generate oxytocin. Oxytocin generated. It's called love hormone. Okay. Then you already fallen in love. Then you say, I like this boy. The thought comes later. Already you're fallen in love because of a chemical in your body called oxytocin. Now, who decided to get decision? Hormone in your body, hormone in boy's body, hormone in girl's body to get decision. Then what are you doing? Who is that? I fell in love.
Hormone doesn't know that.
No. Hormone level? Hormone says, this, I like this boy. I like this girl. Then Buddhi comes. Oh, this guy has no job. That's actually vetoing power.
What power, Guruji?
Veto. I should not do. Okay.
Came only later, Guruji.
What decides our life? Right? So that's why Ramana Maharshi says something. How many people agree with Ramana Maharshi? Please raise your hand. Ramana Maharshi. So Ramana Maharshi says, whatever is destined to not happen in your life will not happen. Whatever is destined not happen in your life will not happen. Try as you may. Okay? Whatever is destined to happen in life will happen. Do what you may prevent it. This is certain. The best course is therefore to remain silent. Perfect.
Who can be silent?
Mind is silent, he is speaking of, not mouth. Mouth silent. Mouth is very difficult to keep silent. Mind is much more silent.
Chatterbox.
Okay. So, did everybody see in the Zoom whatever the Ramana Maharshi said? How many people agree with this? I mean, nobody can disagree with Ramana Maharshi. Okay. How can you disagree with Ramana Maharshi? You can disagree with Prabhuji, but not Ramana Maharshi. So, he is telling about destiny. Destiny means whatever is going to happen now is going to happen. All of you are supposed to sit here. Destiny. No way you can. What is Sashini? I thought she ran away. Okay.
You went for so long when.
Yeah. Whatever is supposed to happen now, there's no way you can escape. At this moment, at 12:42, you are supposed to sit here. No ammo, no way you can escape from that. Somebody said her daughter is not well. Okay. When she came here, her daughter got upset that you are leaving me and coming. But I had to come here. That's the destiny of daughter. That's your destiny. No matter what you do, you cannot escape. If your destiny was not there to come here, you would not have come. If your destiny was daughter was not there to not have mother at that point of time, you cannot stop it. Destiny is ruling. That's what means Libet Experience is saying. Libet Experience is saying, whatever is destined, already action is moving. You'll come to know of it after. Whatever is happening in your life is already started. Then what life I'm living? Destiny, once it starts rolling out, it's called prarabdha. What is happening to happen is bound to happen. Okay. What is happening in this moment, you cannot stop. Then why are you sitting here? What happens in the future, you can change. That's called free will. What's happening now, you can't stop. Okay. What happens this moment, because already started. So, example is, today morning, I got a challan, or what is that? Police say, no? Notice. The vehicle fast driving. First ticket I got. Ticket I got. 3 months back, we drove on a Mysore expressway, 110 kilometers. Notice has come now. Okay. Notice has come. I joke on that, I'm telling you. Notice has come now. 1,000 rupees fine. Okay. Now, already what this notice will come, already determined 3 months back. What is happening today is already determined 3 months back. Okay. What choice you have in life? Huh? No, I can't pay notice fees. Notice, but I could not a choice. I'll cry. Still you have to pay. So what happens in your life at this moment, you don't have a choice. Are you clear? Accept it. Because the movement has started earlier. Okay. But now you have a choice. What is the choice? Next time when I go on to Mysore, I'll be 90 kilometers. So prarabdha is what has already started. You can't stop it. Free will is I can rewrite now for the future. So, but you had a free will earlier. With that free will, you drove at 110 kilometers. That's why you got the fine today. So free will converts into prarabdha. And at the given moment, I can correct for the future, but I cannot correct for what's happening now. Is that clear to all? What's happening? Basically, what we do, what's happening now, we start crying, shouting, what's happening to me? Why it's happening to me? Why I got 1,000 rupees fine here? Because I drove 3 months back. I may have forgotten. I didn't get it. This is only example. This is only example, and this also is example for demonstration purpose. No fine came. I can see 1,000 rupees on face. It was a demonstration. To bring seriousness.
She didn't trust you.
Okay. So basically, I'm giving traffic fine as an example. Everything happening in our life, what is happening in this moment, we cannot resist or prevent. If resist also, it will happen. I don't want to pay traffic fine, it will happen. Okay. Nothing can stop what's happening in this moment. We cannot prevent it. But if I do a corrective action, future will be taken care. So the teaching here, today class, is to take care of the present moment and future. Past, we cannot do anything about it. The present moment, you can do prayaschitta. A correction you can do. That's what I'm teaching you. Do prayaschitta for present moment. Correct the future by understanding what's happening. Jnana. That's the teaching. Are you clear? So your nervous system, we think nervous system is predictive in nature. It will take action based on prediction. It's not based on conscious decision. Nervous system is an engine which will predict what's happening in future and try to take action, not based on your conscious decision. Understand? So, is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Nervous system, we think our brain takes action based on what is there now. Our brain is taking action based on what should be there, based on the program here. Brain is programmed for future action based on the past. But consciously I come and say, I did it. It will become clear now. I can see some blank faces, question marks on the face. Right? So, your free will is, if something happens in the present moment, accept it gracefully as gift from the universe. Grace. Okay? The action you can take, a conscious action you can take, is possible at this moment to correct the future. Present you cannot stop. That's called free will. Are you clear? And the free will also is limited because of our vasanas and impressions. As we become more and more aware, our free will, degree of free will increases. Less and less aware, you're stuck. We are like a cow tied to a rope. The cow can graze to the extent of length of the rope. It cannot go beyond that. To the extent of our awareness, we can take action. If awareness is little, our actions are limited, scopes are limited. Is it clear? Is it understood? Okay. So now, this much is clear, what Rama Maharshi said.
Guruji, can you repeat? As you become more and more aware, your free will increase.
Degree of freedom increases.
Degree of freedom. Okay.
Yeah, degree of freedom increases. Okay, I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. Okay. If you go behind a donkey, how many choices does a donkey have? It'll kick you. How many choices you have? Only getting kicked. There's no choice. Right? Donkey has only no choice, it'll kick you. And you have no choice being kicked. Suppose you are aware that going behind the donkey, I'll get kicked. So you don't go behind there. You have a choice. Awareness is there. Then you don't get kicked. Donkey has no choice because donkey's awareness is less. So the higher degree of awareness, your freedom, choice of action will increase. So that's what is the meaning of free will. How much freedom we have becomes, the free will is called purushartha in Sanskrit. Destiny is called prarabdha. Prarabdha, you don't have choice. Purushartha, you have a choice to the extent of your awareness.
Is that awareness also destiny?
The awareness, the amount awareness, how much awareness you have based on your jnana, experience of life. Where you are today.
Is that not a destiny that we make you or we make the guru and then our awareness?
Right now, what you are here is your destiny. You cannot escape it. Okay, but what you go from here and do something at home. It's a purushartha. I say Swadhyaya diary has to be written. After that, listening is your prarabdha. Telling is my prarabdha. Doing is your purushartha. Going what is Swadhyaya diary? If you keep it as right, it is your purushartha. Coming here is not your purushartha. Coming here is prarabdha.
Essentially, you're saying even earlier I had free will, but I acted in a certain way, and that is now my
Earlier, whatever free will you had, you exercised, that became a destiny. Okay? Every time when you exercise free will, it becomes a destiny.
If I go really back, then it's only free will.
Free will out of ignorance. Earlier, free will was there, awareness was low. You started doing something. That brought you here. Yes, madam.
Yeah. Clients ಬರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ.
So now our question repeat ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. The question was, earlier I had a free will, I exercised the free will, that became my destiny. So always I had a free will, I started with free will and I exercised my destiny. Yes, you had a free will, but your awareness, understanding was low, ignorance was there. In the ignorance you exercised your free will and it became your destiny. As you become exercise your destiny, you become more and more aware, again you will become free. That's called mukti. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. Can you lift your left leg and right leg? Can you lift your left leg and right leg? Listen carefully. Can you lift your left leg and right leg?
Jump. No. Standing, sitting.
Conditions are there. So if you are walking, you can lift your right leg. But the moment your right leg, left leg you can't lift. Okay? You have to keep the right leg down and lift left leg. So this is the example of free will. Before you lift your right leg, you had a choice of left leg or right leg. You had freedom. But the moment you decided to lift your right leg, your choices become less. That's destiny. Then again you would keep the right leg back to access the free will. Again, left leg. Are you clear? Is the analogy clear? Okay. So let us take, yes.
Ignorance, is that not my destiny?
No, ignorance is not a part of destiny. Ignorance is not a part of destiny. Ignorance or adnana is the starting of the life. You didn't acquire it, neither you made it, nor anybody made it. From darkness is the journey begins. Nobody created darkness, neither God nor you. Ignorance was not my creation, neither God's creation. It is the nature of things where it started. It's called ignorance or avidya anadi. Now, why God created me? That question is not there. Ignorance is the root. Yes, madam.
I see this in parents of special children. When they come to me, they will have a lot of agony and they will ask me, they will cry, why me?
Yeah.
Why me?
Yeah.
So my child has not been accepted in society or in family. I can't take them anywhere. Like this, they will be in a lot of agony and confusion.
Yeah.
After, sessions of music therapy course, everybody feels very happy because child is able to, he has got an extraordinary talent.
Yes, yes.
So afterwards, they'll become very at ease.
Yes.
They will say that music therapy has brought in a lot of changes within ourselves also.
Yes.
We accept them as they are, and we tap the resource what the child has.
Yes.
And they are not bothered. However, the child behaves in the guru.
Yeah.
At least the child is singing.
Yeah. Wonderful. So Meenakshi, you give an example. The divine children who are learning difficulty, they come to music class. The parents are in agony. They ask, why me? As music theory starts, it brings a lot of change in the child and in the parents. They feel happy about it. See, the why me, the question has no answer. Because what I am today is a result of lot of things which I don't know. Why me has no answers. Why we are sitting here, we don't have answer. Okay? But our prarabdha, whatever we have done in the past, has brought you here. You cannot find out what is, because this is infinite. But you don't have a choice not to come here at this moment. And those people who are not coming, they don't have a choice to come here also. That's called practitioning. So let us go to next step. Okay?
Guruji,
yeah.
This karma vasanas,
increase the probability of one person deciding in a certain way?
Yes.
Example.
The karma and vasanas will determine. See, it's a journey of life. Is karma and vasana how they play in a role in decision making. See, all our decision makings initiate out of ignorance only. Life is in life. There is no lesson first and experience later. Okay. If experience first and lesson later is life. In university, I take a lesson, then take a test. In life, I take a test and learn from the lesson. Okay. Nobody give you a lesson about marriage. You got married and then understood what marriage is. Oh, then trial and error. Okay. So life is about trial and error. In the trial and error process, you learn. So now you have got married. I'll give you a choice. You can get married again. Don't exercise the choice. One marriage is enough. Because you learn something. So life is a series of learning by experimenting. In that process, over many lifetimes, you'll start improving.
Learning is what influence.
Learning helps over a period of time. That's why I tell a slogan, please repeat. Bahunam Janmanamante Gnanavan Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sa Durlabaha. It takes many lifetimes of trial and error. The life is about trial and error learning. There's nobody gives the experience of learning first and then gives a teaching first and then learns. Life is a series of, that's why many lifetimes will go. Learning by trial and error. Not one lifetime. Then he will come to know Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Then he'll realize Sarvam Kharadam, everything is God. He'll realize. It'll take many lifetimes of trial and error. But every trial and error starts improving your decision making. Okay. Understood?
Nervous system is Purushartha.
I'm coming to that. Next slide is that. So the question is nervous system is Purushartha or Prarabdha? Okay. So I'm giving an example here. Our brain is like a laptop, computer. Okay. I'm giving an example of hardware. So laptop and brain, I'm giving analogy. Don't take it literally. What is the difference between laptop and brain? Laptop, there's a hardware and there is software. So brain is both hardware and software. The brain itself starts getting modified as a software. It's not like no additional software is there. Don't think there's additional software. Brain itself, based on life's experience, starts modifying. Are you getting what I'm saying? In hardware, laptop is hardware, I can put a software there. Brain is the hardware. As we experience life, brain itself starts getting modified. That is business software. Is the difference understood, everybody? What I'm saying?
Body is a hardware.
Brain acts as both hardware and software.
Body is a hardware.
No. Body is hardware. We are only focusing on nervous system now.
Nervous system.
Okay? Because all decisions are nervous system based.
Okay.
So brain is both hardware and software. But initially, when it's manufactured and came to earth, the child is fresh. No software. Okay? There's no software. But mother comes and says, baby, magu, chinna, software suraj. Okay? Now, what started the software in the brain, baby's brain? Mother. First software in the baby's brain is the touch of the mother. Baby does not know any language. Somebody is touching or comfortable. Somebody is giving food. So this is software. Okay. Then mother comes and talks. Baby looks, it doesn't understand anything. But nervous system, this brain, this is what I call a mirror neurons. Yeah. So start plugging in. Then you start learning. That time learning was easier because you are plugging in. Now if you learn language, is not easy. Okay. First your tongue translate into your mother tongue and then learn. You know why? Mother tongue has gone deeper into the nervous system, into the hardware. Understand? So, is it clear at all? Brain is both hardware and software. Brain was starting something, then starts modifying as life experience comes. Is it clear to all? This is very important for our understanding life. So if brain is so, we have conscious mind is 5%. Our unconscious subconscious mind is 90%, 95% actually. It's not 90%. You can unconscious and subconscious, you can take both. This is 95%.
Super conscious.
It's God, totality. So, is this understood? Your conscious mind is 5%. Your subconscious and unconscious mind 95%. Are you clear? Now, this conscious mind and subconscious mind, you can think as a driver and autopilot. Subconscious mind is autopilot. Conscious mind is driver. Now, who is in charge of the car? Driver. But he can put on auto gear, auto switch. Then car will drive itself. Those in America, no. Mostly. On the road, they'll switch on autopilot, it'll go. Car will go. Right? And when driver wants, he can come back in control. So now, subconscious mind is for autopilot. Okay? Is it clear to you? Subconscious mind is autopilot. It will keep on working. That's why before you wanted to switch on, subconscious mind already taken decision how to switch on. You came to know conscious later. This autopilot is required in our life. You know why? Why is required? See, there are many routine things we don't want. We want to give outsource it. Cooking, driving, all those things. So cooking, when you started cooking, I think after marriage, many people, and using YouTube, no, not before that, not after that, YouTube also. Yeah, why should I cook? My husband will cook. No, he's a good cook. Okay, that's okay. Huh? Okay. So, what happens is that while initially cooking, how much salt you have to put? How much? Then after that whole day, the food will be some problem. It will take a lot of time for you. Measure time. After 1 month, you are listening some song. You're not looking at what you're putting also. You know exactly what to put.
Usually it talks to it.
Usually it talks. So, who is doing this job?
Subconscious.
You're subconscious. You're already, first time when you're doing, putting this much, putting this much, putting this much. Who did it? Conscious mind. Consciously program subconscious mind. This is what should be done. Understand? Conscious mind is the driver. Subconscious mind is the autopilot. Why it's important? Many things in life we want to do. Who wants to do wash clothes now? Machine has to do. Put that cloth in the washing machine. It'll do. I want a machine to work. Our subconscious mind is a machine for working. It's a very powerful machine. It's required. So when you're driving for the first time, driving, handling the wheel, okay, putting the brake, accelerator, so difficult. In America, the parallel parking is a headache. And all the time you get a ticket, this thing, what is that? The fast driving license. Very difficult. I failed 3 times. In California. 3 times I failed in the parallel parking. So difficult. Consciously you have to learn. Okay. So consciously when you're doing error, mistake and learning, you are programming your subconscious mind. Autopilot. Okay. Understand? Are you clear? And what you are programming subconscious mind is your destiny. You cannot change it. What you are programming your subconscious is Purushartha. What you are going to program is Purushartha. What you already programmed is Prarabdha. Okay. So today, if you are learning a bike, it's called bike, first time. It's a Purushartha. After learning, it becomes Prarabdha. It's an autopilot. What is the question?
Is change it?
Huh?
Is there a way to change it?
Is there a way to? Now the question. That's $1 million question. So, are we clear, everybody? Is what I said so far? Clear? Prarabdha and Purushartha definition clear? No, we'll come back. You have not got nervous system. I'll just say what is programmed is Purushartha, Prarabdha. What I can change is called Purushartha. Who can change? The conscious mind. The conscious mind is you. Okay? How much you can change? That's a different matter. Depends on how much program is there already. Okay? Is it clear, Anand? Now, when you are manufactured and sent to earth, how much program was there in the nervous system? So, when laptop comes, there is some loaded program. No? What is called? Preloaded software. When you came to the earth, how much preloaded software was there in your system, nervous system?
It's a zero. No, that's comfortable.
Boot programming is there. Basic programs are there. I repeat the basic program. Ahara, Baya, Nidra, Maithuna. These are basic programs. Others say the baby will not survive. Food is first program. Baya means fear, survival. Nidra, sleep. Maithuna means sex. These are the 4 basic programs are put in the baby. Then one major program is put from past life. Basic tendency. Are you clear? So this becomes your starting program. Understand? Are we clear?
What is the past?
Past life, any basic main impressions of past life will become basic program. That is still not come out, but basic boot programs are 4. Ahara, Baya, Nidra, Maithuna. Yeah? What is it?
He's asking whether it's B-double-O-T or Bhoot. B-H-O-O-T. Bhoot or Boot program.
Boot.
The initial program.
Initial program. Initial program is called boot program, not boot program.
It's a technical.
So boot program is like when you bring the laptop, what is the basic program? BIOS. Right? Okay. So now, very carefully listen to what I'm saying. When you came, you had a very good fresh hardware. Pentium 5 or Pentium 7, I don't know what is latest. i9. And program from Shiva and Parvati, only basic programs to survival. No corruption. Food, sex, sleep, and fear are the basic program put. Rest all the programs are put into the computer by the family and society by the age of 9. By the age of 9 to 12, all program loading has happened already. Huh?
Fully loaded software.
Because see, you don't question. No, your conscious mind is not, child is not questioning. Child cannot question. Okay? What program has to go? Nobody can question because the child is innocent, conscious mind. And many programs of life already loaded, packed. Okay? And rest of the, up to the age of 12, the most of the programs are done. Rest of the next 80 years of life, debugging the program is what is the program? How to get it? Entire life. Is it clear to you? Now you understand the challenge? So this is called Prarabdha. What is loaded into your system is called Prarabdha. Purushartha is understand this program, crack it, and become free. You can become free from anything. How you can become free from anything?
Yeah.
Jnanani, Dagda Karmani. The fire of knowledge, fire of wisdom, understanding what's happening will free you. If you don't understand, you're stuck. Otherwise, you're stuck in the program. The moment you understand, you start coming out of program. Any prarabdha, you can come out. I mean, some probably you may not be able to come out. Okay. Whatever program has been loaded into your system, once jnana starts coming, that program starts becoming weak. Are you clear? So, did you understand what is your life? Your life is an autopilot. The autopilot portion of your life is called prarabdha. And that is determined by your family, your environment, your society, what is there. Up to the age of 10 to 12, maybe 16. You get loaded, the whole thing. Programs are loaded. But what to do with the program, you learn later. Application. But 4 basic programs are Ahara, Bhaya, Nidra, Maituna. Rest of programs are not yours. Okay? They are loaded into you by the society, loaded by the family. And some program came from a past life. So spiritual journey is debugging this program, getting rid of wrong programs, becoming free from programs, and becoming totally free from all the programs. It is possible. And that is possible by proper jnana. Jnana only is the sadhana. Jnana agni dagda karmani. This is the process of jnana I am giving you people. How to understand and how to get out. I can only tell you how to get out and how to understand. Application is your job. So repeat after me. Jnana agni dagda karmani. Jnana agni dagda karmani. The fire of knowledge burns karmas. So who asked the question? Can I change the program? You can change the program, provided you understand it. Understand? And how do you understand it? Can anybody has answer? How do you understand these programs? Anybody has answer? A right answer will get a chocolate. Anybody on Zoom can say, how do you understand this program? Right understanding of this program is in your hand. Right understanding of your life's program is in this book called Swadhyaya Diary. Right? So right understanding, awareness comes, but awareness you have to record what is happening. You have to understand. That's where Swadhyaya Diary is important. Is it clear, Gomati ji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
So vasanas also are part of prarabdha.
Do not mix up anything. I am telling now, right now, autopilot and Purushartha. So autopilot is automatic programs. Do not get into debug into other more things. Right in this point, this much is sufficient. Okay. Then vasanas will take fine later. Right now, this much I can speak in Vedantic language or I speak in technical language. I don't bring Vedantic language here. I want to. I bring nervous system only speaking. So basically, you understand from nervous system point of view. So your nervous system is a program. Okay. Are we clear to everybody? So now what happened next step? Anybody guess next slide? What I'm going to tell? So this conscious mind of 5% is when you say I, you are speaking of this conscious mind 5%. This conscious mind gradually can become free more and more. As you understand more and more program, it can become freer from the unconscious, subconscious. If you don't understand, you're stuck. Then gradually it can integrate with the total mind, which is called super conscious mind, which is God. Is the understanding clear to all?
Yes.
First, if you don't understand yourself, what will you understand God? Inner journey gradually becomes, you become aware of yourself more and more. Then you become aware of the totality. Are we clear?
So nervous system.
Understand. Okay. So first understand concept wise, right? So God is the totality, which is actually yellow. Conscious mind is 5%. And unconscious mind is 95%. So what kind of illusion we are living? I know this is right. This is my correct. Okay. Understand? What you know? What you believe? Tell me. One belief of yours is yours. Tell me one thought of yours is yours. Give me one thought, one belief of yours is yours. Do you have a choice? You chose this dress when you came here, right? Did you make a choice? Huh?
Society.
The program made a choice. The program is collective decision of the society. Why that color, yellow color? Why not pink? Why not dark blue? Why not black? The programs have decided black color is not okay. So who is living your life? Huh? Who is taking a decision in your life? I know. Not that. What are you doing in life? All programs are loaded. So what you're doing is that program, when you interact with society, how to apply the program you're deciding. Program is decided. A specific application you decide. Understand? That's all your decisions. So while coming to this class, I have to wear yellow dress is decided. It's not a marriage party, that's why I don't silk saree. That's your decided. A contextual decision is made. But general decision is already programmed. Why didn't you come in silk saree, madam? Because this is not a marriage. That discrimination, how to apply is what you're making, conscious making. Otherwise, what color is favorable? So you would have seen some lady, some film star who is beautiful, looks beautiful in yellow color, and everybody appreciates that. Oh, I also am looking good in yellow color. Program. How many programs have you picked up in life?
Contextual, that's also more of a subconscious.
That's also, no, but as you become more aware, you can become free.
Come free, like irrespective of how I look, that is more of freedom, right? Not I look good in this color. Most of that is subconscious.
I like and I don't like is also programs. Is it clear? So, repeat after me. ನಾನು ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾಂ ನಾನೇ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness, Shiva Swarupi. Now with confidence say, I only take decision in life. Touch your heart and say, touch your heart and say, I only make decision in my life. What did we make? There are programs running. Okay? The programs running. Which program to apply, you make a decision. This lady made a very nice decision. I'll come in yellow dress. I don't want to come in silk saree. Yellow dress and silk saree program is running already. Burqa was not there in the program. So our decision making is limited to what context I use the program, not program itself. Am I clear? Is the difference clear? The program itself you are not questioning. How to apply the program you are questioning. Okay? If you start questioning the program itself, you'll come to this class. That's what your destiny. The moment you start questioning the program, you are coming to the class. This is your destiny. Are you clear? Your destiny was getting married to this family. Because you are coming here. Otherwise, you would be very happy with the program, living in the program.
The free will part. You will go to a counselor or a friend to ask what to do.
Yeah. If you get a question about free will, okay, you will go free will, what to do, what not to do, you'll go to a counselor. If you want to become free from will, you come to Guruji. Becoming free from will means becoming free from programs. You may retain some programs. There's not all the programs you don't delete. But you understand programs, some program okay, it's good to have. Yellow dress once in a while I can use. That program I can have. But what is program is troubling me, I want to get rid of. That's what is called spiritual journey. Is it clear, Shweta? Now, close your eyes. Think for a few minutes. What programs are really bothering you? Which program you want to get? I will give you a choice of 3 programs. It's like it. I'm like a wish fulfilling tree. The moment you put 2 programs and tell me that gets fulfilled. Okay. What 3 programs you want to get rid of? And what 3 programs you want to develop? Please tell me. And your wish will be fulfilled. Is it clear to people on Zoom? And write it on diary. Diary is official communication. So, I'll put only 3 wishes, not more than that. More than that, you can keep it yourself. Okay. Anybody want to say the wish? Yes, go ahead. What?
That is the.
You want to get it off or get it? Get it. Get your program. Okay. The answer is very simple. Come to the classes. It will be fulfilled. What do you want to get rid of? Be specific. Negativity is a very big term.
Thinking.
Negative thinking, how to get rid of it will be next class. Okay. Every single problem, what you are going to facing in life, will be taking as one class. Negativity will be one class. Okay.
Worry, fear.
Worry, fear. Okay, this is all common. It's a general disease, like cough and cold. Yes, madam.
I don't get sleep. I'm a poor sleeper. I'm diffident. I suffer from allergic rhinitis. These 3.
So there are 3 problems, are there? Poor sleeping is a problem.
Yes.
Okay. Second one is?
Diffidence.
What is diffidence?
Diffidence. I don't feel confident.
Oh, I don't feel confident. I am to develop confident.
Yeah.
Why do you want to develop confident? Already you're 60, 70, what confidence you want? Okay.
I suffer from allergic rhinitis.
Allergy. So there are 3 problems which she's saying. Okay. Sleep is a problem. Okay. Then second is I don't have confidence. Now, what will you do confidence? You have given so many kacheris, you have become so many world famous. Even the Swamiji of Math also will remember you. What is the confidence you want?
Oh, I suffer like that. It's a thinking pattern.
Thinking pattern. The confidence is not a problem, and you don't have to achieve anything more with the confidence now. The job is over. So you have 2 problems. Yeah. One is sneezing and sleep. Okay, sleep pattern. You have to do sleep study. Have you got sleep study done? Sleep study.
Sleep study.
What is the problem with your sleep? You have to get sleep study done. Sleep study. Sleep study. In hospital, that's called pulmonologist. Pulmonologist will do sleep study to tell you exactly what is the problem with your sleep. Pulmonologist. Okay. First, get the problem diagnosed. Sleep is not having sleep is a problem. First, diagnose the problem. Pulmonologist. And sneezing is a problem for you, which has been done for many years. I'm assuming you have tried all the medicine, and you also tried bypass also. That means by getting rid of sneezing, I'll do kacheri, I'll do help people and all. Sneezing root cause is your mind. What is the root of the sneezing? You have to understand. Okay. I think as the class goes, gradually start understanding more about your mind. Okay. So anybody on Zoom still want to say something? Okay, there's a question here. Every disease originates from thought. What role do programming thoughts play in shaping health? Okay. Is the question clear? So I'll tell you, our thought shapes our life. There are areas in Himalayas. Okay. There are areas, certain areas in isolated places. People living do not have, nobody has died of a cancer because they have not heard of cancer. The cancer doesn't exist there because they have not heard. They don't have TV. There's no cancer at all there. But in the society, cancer is very prevalent because we hear the word cancer means cancel, gone case. That becomes a program. Cancer means it's far common. Diabetes becomes a common program. There are people in some areas where they live up to 120 years, very healthy life. Okay, they climb the mountain in mountain areas. They don't know about old age. For us, people sitting here, at what age we think of old age? What age? 60. Senior citizen. That's a program. Okay. The diseases are a program. The aging is a program. Not that they live 200 years, but living 60, 70 and becoming old is a common program here. In some regions, it's not at all there. They don't even know. Okay. So then, diabetes. People say diabetes is hereditary. It is not hereditary. Today diabetes is increasing like anything, everywhere. People think that it's hereditary because it's in the family. Actually, what they found, it doesn't come through genes. It comes from looking at the parents' eating habit. You learn from parents' eating habit. You are copying the parents' eating habit, not genes you are copying. Genes is coming. The way they eat, what time they eat, you start copying. That's a lifestyle disease, not genetic disease in one way. What you think will become your reality. So be careful what you think. And change the reality of what you think. That's the conscious way. What already is programmed is autopilot. Purushartha, prarabdha. Prarabdha you cannot change. Means prarabdha you can change what is happening in future. But current, what's happening you can't change. Purushartha, you don't have to. To the extent of understanding prarabdha. To understand prarabdha, you come and sit here. You can come out. Some extent. May not be full extent. Am I clear to all? Is it clear? Understood? Now, what all programs have gone into your head? See this picture of what is there in your head. So, question was asked about disease by Katyayani. Katyayani, did you understand the disease? Understand the question clear? Understand the answer was clear? Katyayani, Zoom.
Is it ignorance that they don't know about cancer or something? Or like in Corona times, people refuse to believe there's something called as Corona at all. But it was killing the whole society.
No. See, there are two types of diseases. One is mind-generated, mind-related, what we call as psychosomatic. Then other is communicable, bacteria, virus. So right now I'm not speaking of bacteria and virus. I'm speaking of what we call as psychosomatic, mind-generated. Corona comes in the category of communicable disease. Am I clear?
Yes.
Okay. So Kokila is saying, Hari Om Guruji, I am Kokila. I don't get my doubts clear. What is the doubt of Kokila? What is the question?
Hari Om Guruji.
Yeah, Kokila, what is the question?
Hari Om Guruji. My son, my second son, wants to marry Bengali girl.
Yeah,
She is non-vegetarian.
right.
We are Brahmin.
Right.
So, can we force to live to eat non-veg for her?
Who has to force to eat?
Non-veg.
No, who has to force to eat?
I suppose.
You want to eat?
No.
Or your daughter-in-law not to eat?
Daughter-in-law, she is eating. No.
No. You do you want to eat? Force your daughter-in-law to eat, not eat non-vegetarian? Is that what the question?
Yeah. That's my question.
Yeah, you are explaining. Yes, go ahead.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಗುರುಜಿ ಮದ್ವೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ ಮಗನ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಾನ್ ವೆಜಿಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವಳು. ಬಟ್ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ.
So the question has two parts, madam. Okay, your son is getting married to a person who is non-vegetarian. You are vegetarian by in your family. You are vegetarian, correct?
Yeah. Correct. Guruji.
First question is, can I stop my son from getting her married? Because marriage is not happened. Right?
Yes.
The part one of the question.
Yeah.
Part one of the question. Okay. Part of the question is, my son, daughter-in-law gets married to my son. Can I stop my daughter-in-law eating non-vegetarian? Correct?
Yeah. That's
part one and part two. So part one of the question, can you stop your son from getting married? That depends on your son and you. If son says, mother, I want to get married to this girl, whatever you want to say, I don't care. Please come for the marriage and bless us. Then what do you do? Nothing. So you cannot force your son. Correct? Because it's decision.
Yes.
Okay. Daughter-in-law comes to her house, your house. Daughter-in-law says, I want to eat non-vegetarian. So my dear daughter-in-law, don't eat non-vegetarian. If you say, so daughter-in-law say, my dear mother-in-law, this is my food. If you want to eat, others I'll eat myself. Then what do you do?
Nothing,
right? So I give an answer to your question. See, everybody, please understand, vegetarian or non-vegetarian food habit pattern has to happen based on their choice, based on their understanding of life. Okay? Nobody can force anybody on that. If you force, then there'll be fight. Mother-in-law, daughter-in-law fight is very common. All they do is sas bahu movie. You'll get how to fight. It's like Tom and Jerry. So do not try to fight. Okay? Understand. So if she I'll tell you, Madam Kokila. Okay? If you are a vegetarian, okay, and somebody is non-vegetarian coming, will you be able to tell the non-vegetarian person very gently why vegetarian is important? Can you tell and convince them? Do you have the ability?
I can't.
You can't, because you
can't.
don't have the ability. Understand?
Yeah.
So when you don't have the ability, how can you force somebody? Okay?
Because she is my daughter-in-law. No, that's why I think like
because
that.
she's daughter-in-law, you can't force. Your daughter, you can't force. Can you force your son? Okay? Nobody can force anybody, but you can convince if you are able to. I'll tell you, my daughter, who is also in the Zoom, okay? She is a vegetarian. She's a vegan. Okay? And her office, when they go out for a dinner, lunch, all of them are non-vegetarian. Okay? My daughter, there may be 10 people or 20 people or 30 people. She will talk to them, convince them that vegetarian is important. She has that ability. And many of them have become vegetarian because of her. Because she's clear. She does not take vegetarian as a food habit. It's a violence against animals. Okay? And she shows how the violence animals are tortured. Then it changes people. Understand? So if you have the ability to convince, Not as a food habit, but animals, violence against animals, compassion, then probably your daughter will change.
Yeah, yes.
But if you don't have the ability, it'll be a fight. Then to my mind. It won't work. Are we clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let us go to next slide.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. So look at this slide. So see this brain, your brain. Your brain is a hardware and program, software, both. Who are there in your brain? Your childhood programs are there, which is dumped by your father, mother, and family.
Prabhuji, sorry, the screen is not visible.
It's
Are
not
you
visible?
sharing? Not for me, Prabhuji. I don't know if others are also not able to see.
Are you people able to see the screen when I share?
Yes, Guruji.
We can see.
Or then it must be my issue. I'll check it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, your brain has 4 basic programs: Ahara, Baya, Nidra, Maithuna. Okay. Fear, sex, food, and sleep. Okay. All other programs are dumped into your head. Your childhood programs are dumped by father, mother, grandfather, grandparents, and the school teachers, classmates. And you didn't ask for the program. You're packed. Okay. Then parents. You learn parents' behavior, you learn some programs. Then society programs. By the time your memory buffer is full. Okay, this is all what you have.
So neurons will be fighting each other.
No, they'll be always programmed. They have to pattern, they generate it. So now you have come here to clean up these programs. Am I clear? You can become free from this program. You don't have to leave this program. That's what a spiritual journey is about. That's called Chitta Shuddhi. Some programs are hard. Many programs you can change by understanding, by becoming aware. So, if I ask you, what is the most fundamental program for human beings? Most fundamental. What is the most fundamental program?
Sleep. Answer God.
Huh?
And God. Behavior.
Fear is the most basic program. Fear is the fundamental program packaged with the universe, coming from the universe. Okay? Entire life, all your decisions are based on fear. In some way or the other way. You may not call it as fear.
Because of ignorance and duality.
Fear is the root. Everything else is the packaging. So, root program is called fear. Spirituality is coming out of the root program. Abhayam, Sattva Sanshuddhi. You have to gradually come out of the fear, which is a root program, nature's program. You may not be able to come out 100%, but you will gradually overcome. And please do not understand fear is only for me. Everybody has a fear, including me. They're deep-rooted. Gradually you can come out from unnecessary fear. Okay? Am I clear? Some basic fear will be there. Even a Gnani, he cannot go and jump out of a building. His leg will be broken. He'll be fear. Fear will be there. Some basic extent fear to survival will be there. But we can address unnecessary fear. The fear getting triggered for unnecessary things. Is it clear? Okay. So gradually as we understand life, we'll become more aware.
That is the animal instinct. Yeah.
It's basic instinct. It's basic instinct. Our nervous system brain is primarily decided for fear processing. Primary. Rest of things come later. That perception. If that perception becomes too much, it becomes a panic. If that perception becomes more, it becomes anxiety. how to reduce the third perception, how to reduce the fear is the class in the future classes. The anxiety and panic is coming out of basic problem. It's not only for you. Fear is common to everybody, but your threshold of fear is more. That's all. How to reduce the threshold of fear is what I am teaching. So you can see here, the brain has a switch. Have you seen anybody brain switch?
I don't know. I wish it was easy access. Guruji will give you one. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
I'm going to teach you brain switch now.
Please. Wow.
Okay. This is real, the crux of the program. How to have the brain switch? Huh? Do you want really brain switch?
Yes.
How many of you?
Guruji.
Huh? You want a brain switch? Okay. So I'll tell you how to brain switch. Come to brain switch. Yes, sir. You want a brain switch? Huh? What is it? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Brain switch is conscious living versus autopilot living. Okay. Conscious living versus autopilot living is brain switch. Are you living consciously or are you living in autopilot mode? So are you consciously living or are you living in autopilot mode? That's the brain switch. Autopilot mode is very good for something like driving a car, cooking, and it's good. But autopilot is not okay for your emotions, for your fear. Understand? Autopilot is not okay for your emotional living. Autopilot is okay for your cooking or writing or walking is okay. Something autopilot is okay. Is okay. Autopilot mode is okay for something, is not okay for something. Then you have to switch to conscious mode. Okay. So conscious mode is called living in the present moment. It's important aspect of life. Okay. So now just close your eyes. Yeah.
ನೀನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಆಟೋಪೈಲಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಅಂತ
Switch.
ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ವೇನಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ದೇರ್ ಇದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅಗೈನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ದಟ್ ಶಿವೋಮ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ವಿಚ್
No, that's next level.
Understanding of true self.
No, that's one. Who am I? Right now, you are taking it for a common person level.
That is with I think in my perspective.
No. Shivoham is correct. But here, for common people, I'm trying to tell wherever they are, just starting.
Because, one deep breathing with this understanding.
Yeah. So for all the people, I'm telling some simple ways. Okay. So how to become conscious? Okay. Our mind is going here and there, here and there, here and there. There's a programs running in the mind. Just close your eyes and carefully listen to 3 types of sounds. Become aware of sounds. 3 different sounds. Wherever you are sitting, touch the seat or your body. Become aware of the texture. Become aware of the feeling of the body or the seat. Open your eyes and notice 3 different colors in the room. 3 different colors, contrasting colors in the room. So what you did, you used your sense organs consciously. Your eyes, your ear, your hands, used it consciously. The moment you use consciously, you are not using autopilot. You are working in conscious mode. Okay. So now ask yourself, how much consciously I am living? You have choice to live more consciously, but you are living unconsciously. Okay. While walking, you are not aware what is there. While talking, you are not aware of your surrounding. But child is alert. Are you alert? Aware? So alert awareness, when the child is there, the programs are not still loaded. That's why child will be alert. But as the programs get loaded, less alert. When you are eating, are you aware of the taste? Touch, sound, smell, taste, exercising consciously is one way. Start living. Autopilot, use it when required, but don't use autopilot when it's not required. One way, right? Consciously, start living consciously. Sometimes something you have to do autopilot, driving and all. But otherwise, you should be conscious. So, second way of consciousness is become aware of your breath. Okay. Close your eyes. Take your attention to the tip of the nose here, bridge of the nose, and below here, where the breath is touching momentarily. Breath is touching, no touch, touching, no touch. Gently become aware of breath touching the nose, bridge of the nose. Breath is changing. Breath is touching. No touch. Again touch. Become aware whether the breath is cold or warm. What area is touching. Feel the breath. Slowly open your eyes. So, touch, sound, smell, taste, breath. When you become conscious, you live in switched on to conscious mode. In your car, you can switch on to autopilot or conscious driving. Where autopilot is switch on, but why are you getting put into autopilot for emotions, feeling, anger, everything? Why are you putting autopilot? How to correct that? I'll tell you. So, eating. How do you eat when you eat food?
Mobile
So, here, sight is there, touch is there, smell is there, taste is there. So what are you are doing when you are not doing that? You are telling your autopilot that anything you do unconsciously. So unconsciously the whole life will run. Do you want your life to be unconscious or conscious? Say asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. So, wherever possible, live consciously. That's called conscious switch. Otherwise, you're telling your autopilot that it's free. Whatever way you want to drive, you drive. Is that what you want to teach?
Just you are talking about all the five senses, no? So that is coming into present moment consciousness. Is this, I mean, the vibration?
Vibration here, attention here, Atma Chakra, they are becoming conscious. Become conscious of the way you are sitting, your seat, the pressure, the dress touching your body. So basically, do not give complete control to autopilot. Take back the control. Tell you are the boss. Okay? Our life, how is it? I'll tell you. There was an ashram. Okay? In the ashram, there was a Guruji. In the ashram, Guruji found one small gorilla baby. Mother had died. The gorilla baby is brought to the ashram. Okay? So gorilla baby grows with the other shishas also. Other shishas are doing work, going to the forest, fetching wood, okay, water, everything. The gorilla also is learning with all other children. Learning very well. Is able to do very well. Gorilla becomes a very 200-pound gorilla, big. Okay? But it's a very obedient shisha student. One day, Guruji is sleeping. He tells gorilla, very nice student, put fan, use fan to blow air. I'm feeling hot. So gorilla takes the fan and starts blowing. It's a very obedient servant. Okay. Then one small mosquito comes and sits on the nose of the Guruji. The gorilla is like this. It doesn't run. Then gorilla takes one hammer and smashes that mosquito. If you give full control to your consciousness, this is what happens to your life. You don't know when you will get smashed. Are you becoming aware? Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma, become aware of your life. Don't live in unawareness, unconsciousness. Otherwise, what happened to Guruji in the ashram will happen to you. That's what's happening to your life. I don't know why I'm getting angry, why I'm getting this anxiety, why I'm unhappy. Because you are given control to autopilot. Is it clear to all? Anybody has a question? So the switch is with you. Try to learn something, do autopilot, something to become more aware. What you can do consciously, do consciously. How to do consciously? While eating food, take the mobile phone. Is this conscious way? So basically, there are various mindfulness practices. Sitting for meditation, walking, okay, breathing, compassion, visualization. Some of these things you'll learn in the days to come. No time today. Today we spent a lot of time on guilt. I'm so guilty. Right? So we'll be closing for the day. I'm just trying to show you what you should do in your what you call as Swadhyay diary. So this PPT is available to you in all your WhatsApp groups. What you should write in Swadhyay diary? Okay, this is not written for the sake of writing. Each point has a value. So first write your emotions. Huh? Write about your emotions. Calm, annoyed, angry, rage, meltdown. Observe what is your emotion. Write the fire, frequency, intensity, recovery rate. How frequently you are getting angry, how frequently you are getting sad, right? How frequently, what is the frequency? Once in a week, once in a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, under what condition? Okay. And how fast you can recover, half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 day, or after taking cold bath, or after doing something, after bashing somebody, whatever is it. So you have to observe frequency, intensity, recovery rate, fire. It's your own emotional state. You have to be able to observe. All our life, we are spending on observing emotional state of others. Why that fellow is not looking at me? Is he angry with me? Are Baba, first become aware of yourself. What's happening to you? Become conscious to conscious.
So is this those emotions or will you do it at the beginning of the day?
Make it a practice either beginning of the day, beginning of the day you'll forget, no, it's previous day, evening of the day, evening time. Okay. Recollect what's happening. In the whole process, you become more and more aware. Otherwise, you are living in unawareness. So then express the gratitude. Can you just note down 3 things for which you have a gratitude, you are grateful to in your life? First thing in the morning, what you do, please, my dear? WhatsApp. Yeah. First thing in the morning, we should be grateful to something. Okay. Why is grateful? By becoming grateful to what happened to you?
We are breathing this.
No. By gratefulness, your positive hormones will increase. The moment you become grateful, the positive hormones will increase in the body. And nervous system, which is responsible for fear and anxiety, will come down. By just being grateful, your anxiety will come down. First thing. Okay. That's, of course, I have given the technical reasons. Which part of the brain gets exercised also? Prefrontal cortex and all. So have you written 3 things you have to be grateful in your life? Huh? Okay. Okay. Now, today you notice 3 things to be grateful. Tomorrow you have to find out 3 different things, sir. Don't repeat. Extra ditto you don't put. Every day same gratefulness. Now, what is there to write? Okay. Every day find a new reason to be grateful. Don't repeat. Okay. And I am also written which part of the brain. If you are interested in nervous system, also that's written. Which part of the brain will get activated by that. It's not just a writing. Okay. So every day find 3 to 4 things which you'll be grateful. First thing in the morning. That then you will start with a hormone. Or actually first thing in the morning you start with a cup of coffee. Right? Generate a positive hormone. Be thankful to something in life. Second thing is recognize grace in life. What is grace? What is grace and gratitude? Difference is what?
Grace is you are going to express.
Grace is what is given to you. Gratitude is what you are thankful to. So both ways. Grace is what comes in your life. Recognize the grace. Then be grateful to it. The more you are recognize the grace and grateful, more grace will flow in your life. Your kidney? Huh? I mean, you brought in or given to you? There are so many things given to you, we take for granted, no? Huh? Right? How many things are taken for granted? Lot, right? Everything is given to you. What is given to you? Be grateful. Find every day to recognize new grace. Don't repeat. Don't ditto, no. What is that to write, Guruji? I wrote it in first day and all is over. If there are 30 pages in your diary, there will be 90 reasons for each find new reasons. The moment you find new reasons, your prefrontal cortex will get excited. your nervous system will get activated. Recognize the emotions you are going through. That means actually you're not recognizing, you're recognizing emotions falsely. She's in guilt where she should have been sadness. So you don't even understand what emotions you're going through. You give wrong names, and wrong names you'll get trapped. Become aware of what really I'm going through. Now, emotions is not what you go through. Emotions is what is happening internally. Which part of the nervous system is getting affected? Heart is getting this thing. Where is the feeling? Become aware of the feeling inside, and become aware of what is the trigger, what caused this, what's happening inside me, and how I came out. Start recognizing the pattern in your emotion. Very simple. That fellow came in front of me. Trigger. My blood started boiling. External trigger, internal effort. I shouted at him. My anger came down. So each of our emotion has a pattern. Understand? I gave peace of my mind is I shouted at somebody. You didn't get peace. So each of us have an emotional pattern. Observe that. Are you clear? Then recognize the emotional pattern. Then by recognizing the emotional pattern, what will happen? You know? Please understand. Emotional pattern is a program. You start coming out of the program. Why I'm angry? Why I'm sad? Right now you don't have control because you are giving autopilot. The moment you become aware, you gradually start. Why are you getting panicky? Because you are not observing the emotional pattern. What is the trigger? What's happening internally? All those things, patterns start observing, you start coming out of programs. Okay.
So we recognize this emotional patterns for certain number of days, and then we will.
As you recognize, the pattern will start changing. Right? It's like this. You are writing. I start watching you. Then what will happen to you? You become conscious. You will not be able to write. So as you start your emotion pattern, autopilot will come out. It will not have the same patterns. Patterns will start changing. So gradually a shift will happen. At some point of the day, you may find it's not useful. But otherwise, patterns, if it's repeating, that means your observation is not complete.
So because Guru was seeing, I felt like this, Madhuna, explain my book.
Ultimately, you have to note down what programs are in your life, how you come out of that. You have to become aware of that. My saying won't help. You are becoming aware of this helps. Ultimately, pattern is program. Program. Then how to come out of program? Answer will come. But you don't understand program, how will it come? Right? I'm getting angry. With whom? That fellow. Okay, that's a trigger. But anger is inside you, no? Why the anger is inside you? You have to become aware of that. There's a deep root for the anger in you. Gradually go deeper and deeper within you. So what triggered the emotions? Emotional triggers outside. X may be there, Y may be there, Z may be there. But anger is same. Recovery time, how much time it took for you to recover? And how did you recover? Then there is always an important thing. There's a thought chain goes on in our mind. You know that? This is very important. See, what happens is that all our emotions can come to, there's an area called amygdala here. And this is a decision-making area. Most of our fear and anxiety is processed here only. It doesn't come to decision-making at all. That's why we get panicky. It has to come here. Amygdala. Okay. They are processed at the fear center here itself. Gradually, as you become aware, more and more it will come to reasoning. Others it will be emotional only. Okay. So then what happens is the triggers will come to panic center, fear center. Then immediately mind will start creating story. Because mind, there is no, it will start becoming all negative things and brings out a story. The stories are created on the spot. The mind is a story creator. Start recognizing your stories. All of you have a story. Who is the hero? Who is the heroine? Who is the villain? In all our life, there is a story. You are the hero, and always you find a villain. I am like this because of that fellow, because of this person, because this situation. A villain is there. Situation may change, but hero and villain will continue. The pattern will continue. Storyline will continue. What is your storyline? Are you suffering in life? Are you successful in life? Are you happy in life? So there's a horror story in life. There is a what he calls I'm suffering in life. There's a joy story. Storyline will be one, no? What is your story? Which line? Which is the theme of your life? If you say one word, my life is dash dash dash, what will you say?
It be peaceful, but
So my life is not peaceful is a storyline. Understand? So this storyline will keep on repeating in your life. And there's nothing to do with the peace. This is the story script being written by your mind again and again. If you observe carefully, you understand it's completely false story. Nothing reality is that. What is it? It's okay. So our stories, I'll tell you, 100% of our stories are false. I'm successful is false. I'm not suffering is false. Okay, what is the person who is suffering will pick up some events which are suffering and put together story. Happy events you'll forget, you'll not collect. I'm peaceful. I want peace in life. There are many peaceful events that you'll forget. Only not peaceful events you'll catch and create a story. So start recognizing your story. Start recognizing your storyline. What is your story? Do you have a story? I know. I know your complete history. Is there a storyline in your life? Everybody? Mala, you have a storyline?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Stories created by the mind. Start recognizing stories created by the mind. I'll know what will happen. So this is our fear center, ears. This is our decision making center, buddhi. And this part here called hippocampus at the back of the mind. See, this part of our ears is called fear center. First fear is processed here. Then this is called decision making. Then here, this part is called hippocampus, where stories are created because memory is center. Understand? So memories are coming from the center. Memory is something but the story creator is nothing but ego. Okay. So what happens if some trigger comes? What is the trigger? I saw a lady in yellow. Yeah. The moment the trigger happened, yellow, dirty fellow. something comes in the mind. Something happens in the mind, right? Somebody says a breakup happens. Then all old romantic songs, "Ye kya hua mera zindagi," some song will come. The program gets triggered. Some story, some recording. Nothing to do with your life. Then in that movie, that hero sings the song and then go for a whiskey bottle. So your program has to start trigger. Kya hua mera one cup. You are executing somebody's program. Very good. You have become aware, then you understand which program is you executing. Which stupid fellow, which movie he has done. Understand? Kalpana means imagination.
So that's a reason.
That's the reason, Guji.
So how do you replace this, right? Is it
Don't replace.
Just write the story.
Right now, become aware. Next time, when you become aware, you become then. Now you're not even recognized. Right? What all programs you are executing? Which Telugu movie or which or Kannada or Telugu? Marathi. Which Marathi movie you are running in your life? Which heroine is running? You don't know. How many things are running in your mind? You should become aware. Then how to throw them out? We'll find out. First, you are not even recognized. Understand? Next program. Next class.
Serial to be continued.
It is serious. Okay. Overthinking is a program. How to overcome overthinking program is a program. Okay. First, you start becoming aware of your story and heroes and heroines which are coming here. It can be your relative who got married and got divorced. That can be storyline.
What do you mean by that?
Some of your friend fell in love, got divorced, or rather didn't break up. Then he went started becoming alcoholic. So that can be your program. Nothing to do with your life. We start running programs of somebody in our some head. Okay.
So what we consume on social media, watching movies, everything has an impact.
Everything will become a program in your head. See how many programs are running. Start becoming aware of programs which are running. Okay. Noting down practices, then you become aware of what are the practices. It's just it's called this thing. Which practices are required for healing? I'll give some practices. Right now, today, said conscious living. Start becoming conscious living. Write down, become aware. Am I living consciously or not? Then, whatever insights you are getting, right? What happened? So, spend some time on contemplation. What I've understood, what I've digested. In this whole class, what I've gathered, contemplate, write down. By writing down, you're reinforcing the learning. What insight I've gained about my life. And what is transformation happening? Everything I start doing, some transformation happens incrementally. Don't neglect anything. Start writing about it. So as you write, your conscious awareness becomes more. You become more and more clearer about your life. Pattern means a sequence. Okay. So do you see a pattern here? Well, the question is, what is the pattern? Is there a pattern here? So some flower is there, some frequency is there, right? So similarly in your life, there's a pattern. Situation same, changes, but pattern will repeat. Okay. So situation maybe something happens in my life, then I get into losses, then that situation is gone. Next situation comes in life, I get into losses. Next situation comes. Situations may change, but getting and losing will become pattern. Okay. So there can be one thing. Mr. X comes into my life, or Miss Y comes into my life. I have friendship for some time. Then breakup happens. Then another lady comes into my life. Some relationship, breakup happens. Trigger is there. One pattern. This one pattern. Or I see somebody, XYZ. Okay. The moment I see, I get angry. XYZ may change, but instant anger will same. With angry, I'll go and hit somebody or shout at somebody. I'll do something. That's a pattern. Is there a pattern in your life? The pattern is what you start recognizing. Are we clear? Is there a pattern in your life? There are many patterns in your life. You are able to recognize the patterns in others' life. Start recognizing patterns in your life. And when you start recognizing patterns, you will become free. How many Marathi movie heroes are running in your mind? And how many heroines?
I don't know. But she only.
No.
Hindi
Not only movie. Okay, your uncle may be a hero here. Your friend may be hero here. Their life can become a copy for you. Okay. Some of your friend, okay, gets depressed if he didn't get job. That can be pattern here. We are copying machines. The brain is only learning copy. The brain is a copycat. That's why copying in exam is okay. See, our brain, please understand our nature of brain. Brain is a pattern matching machine. Okay. Example, this lady I saw. One day that lady I got angry. Okay. Very angry. Because she didn't listen to me. That over is instead over. One pattern is recognized here. Another day, a lady of similar height, similar look comes. She has nothing to do with this lady. But somewhere I get irritated with the lady. You understand? The brain is trying to match the patterns. It doesn't come to consciously. If you are more living consciously, it will come to consciously. Otherwise, it will happen below consciousness only. Understand?
Where does this judgment comes from?
I'll tell you. Okay. So you are married? How many years? She's married for 19 years. All of you have 25 plus years experience. Marriage. So, after marriage, you come to the husband's house. First time, somehow you are trying to cook. You see YouTube video, cookbook, and try to cook something. Some chutney, simple thing. And you are lovingly offered to the husband. For lovely husband. Husband will eat.
It's not like my mother's.
It is nice, but it's not like my mother's. Pattern matching.
Mother makes better than you.
But he doesn't say, then he will get hit.
Oh.
It is not like mother's. Why don't you talk to my mother and learn a little bit recipe? So you're already matching pattern. Wife's pattern is the mother's pattern.
Guruji, even after 34 years, he is telling Guruji. Same thing.
So these are follow-up classes are there. How to train your husband. Okay. That classes are there. I don't tell that explicit names. I don't tell that explicit name. Okay. I will tell very secret names. I'll give you. This is like emotional healing is a secret name.
Okay.
Those who understand only come here.
Okay.
So I'll say how to have beautiful, lovely relationship. Lovely relationship is husband should sit when you say sit. Get up when you say get up.
Yeah. Tips with your
separate workshop for husbands.
Yeah. See, husband don't require any workshop. Hus means bend. Means smile and bend. That's called husband. There's no choice. No, cry and bend also is not possible. Hus or don't bend. Otherwise, you'll be husband. What is your word? Husband in Hindi word hus in smile, bend English word. You don't agree?
Look at this, yeah, bend.
She agrees.
It is not visible.
हंसते bend करना सीखो. It's called husband. Huh?
ನೀವು ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ you see universal truth. 100%. Okay. So these are the patterns in life. Actually, what we do, we unconsciously copy the patterns. Okay. So one shopkeeper has cheated. All shopkeepers are cheats. Generation. Okay. We pick up heroes from movies, villains from movies, heroes and villains from real life. Okay. Surroundings. Brain is actually good in capturing patterns. Brain learns only by patterns. The programming for the brain is patterns. Then you reinforce the patterns by your thoughts, by your words. What a stupid fellow I am. What a stupid fellow I am. 10 times you say, 11th time brain will say you are a stupid fellow. Okay. And then it's coming out of pattern, becoming aware.
What concept of coming out is the last one.
No. Bondage is a pattern, enlightenment is also a pattern. But until the time, enlightenment pattern is required to come out. So question is enlightenment or mukti or spiritual journey is a pattern. It's a pattern. Okay. So unconsciously pick up so many patterns. Consciously pick up I like this. Something called best practice you have heard. What is best practice? What is best practice?
One which is proved.
One is proved. Unconsciously pick up so many junk practice in life. Unconsciously. Right? So consciously picking some good practice called spiritual journey. Spiritual journey, is it a pattern? Yes, it is a pattern, but it's a healthy pattern. Eating sugar, okay, or not doing exercise is an unhealthy pattern. Doing exercise is a healthy pattern. It brings health. Spiritual journey is also a pattern, but it's healthy pattern. It's called best practices. Did I answer your question? Then finally, that healthy patterns will help you make your mind calm, which is called Sattva Guna. Then you come out of that. That's liberation.
But so the disciple is picking up a pattern from the Guru's.
Disciple is picking up patterns, healthy patterns from Guru or people who inspire him. Right? Yes.
Continuously listening to spiritual lecture. Replacing your thought.
Continuously see here. If I keep on, how does one start spiritual journey?
What does a pattern mean?
What does Kamala? I have answered your question of what does a pattern mean? No, I give an explanation. Yeah. Is it good to copy role model and their positive trait? No. Vasudha has asked a question. Yeah. So. I think it was come on. So, yes, if there are some really good patterns which will help you, why not copy it? Take it. No, let's call best practices. What his question is, is it good to copy the role model and their positive traits? Yeah, role model has a one. What is that?
Yes.
1 year spread and some piercing nose. Okay, something here. A hairstyle is like this. Don't copy all those things. If there's a good character, you copy. WW. Our role model has a big mush. Don't copy all those things. If there's a good habit pattern, you copy. Is the answer clear to you? Yeah, some good characters are there. Don't copy them at dress level. Their habit patterns which are good, copy.
Like Vivekananda.
Like Vivekananda, right? Role model. Like Guruji. So Guruji laughs for no reason. You also laugh now. Why you are holding back? Understanding. Okay. So how does the spiritual journey? The answer is Satsangatve, Nisangatvam, Nisangatve, Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve, Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve, Jivan Muktihi. So get into right company of spiritual seekers. Then get into good spiritual master. Then gradually your spiritual journey starts. Without a company, you have not learned anything in life. Alcohol, we need a company. Movie, we need a company. Okay. Coffee, we need a company. Satsang also, we need a company. Start with a good company. Get a good master, spiritual master. Then your spiritual journey starts.
Yeah, achieved Guruji. Got a good spiritual master. You have achieved first 100 marks.
100 marks. Just saw a first is announcing. First, it is an intention, then it's behavior, then a habit, then a practice, then a second nature. This is simply who you are. Very nice, Shruti. Is Shruti Voacha? She's Voacha. She's giving Voacha. Shruti Voacha. First, you have an intention, then it becomes a behavior, then it becomes habit, then it becomes practice, then who you are.
Practices.
Ega. Kotinala. Ayo, this whole. Yalla. Step by step. Okay, let us close for the day. So, Shruti Uvacha, no Guruji, I saw it on the internet, not mine. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Pratyorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purna Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivananane Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyoti Bahirjyoti Pratyak Jyoti Paratpara Jyotireva Jyoti Swayam Jyoti Atma Jyoti Shivosmeham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Jyot se Jyot Jagavo Sadguru Jyot se Jyot Jagavo He Yogeshwar He Dnaneshwar He Parameshwar He Sarveshwar Nija Kripa Barsavo Sadguru Jyot se Jyot Jagavo हम बालक तेरे द्वार पे आए मंगल दरस दिखाओ सदगुरु ज्योत से ज्योत जगाओ शीश झुकाए करें तेरी आरती प्रेम सुधा बरसावो सदगुरु ज्योत से ज्योत जगावो सच्ची